kickoff. Benjamin Russell Wildcat football built by the Russell Do-It Center, 9 locations throughout Central Alabama for all your home improvement needs. Here at Martin Savarese Field, the Charles E. Bailey Sportplex, for the final regular season game of the year for the Benjamin Russell Wildcats. They welcome in the Percy Julian Phoenixes. And, guys, good to see you here on this final regular season game. Wildcats have punched their ticket to the playoffs. Got to wait to see who our opponent will be. We know we'll be traveling south to take on either St. Paul's or Spanish Fort, and that game will be played tonight, so we'll all be watching that one carefully. But the Wildcats have a chance to finish with a 6-4 record here tonight against another playoff-eligible team. Percy Julian gets the 4th seed in their playoff region, and they'll be into the playoffs tonight. And it should be a good football game here between these two teams.
Definitely should. You know, you look at both of these teams out there on the field from an athleticism, skill standpoint. We always enjoy doing that, and definitely on Percy Julian's side on the lines of scrimmage, especially at defensive end. They got a big defensive end, 6'3", 260-pounder that's committed to Mississippi State. So they'll have the Bows and Joes over there, Brett. They got a quarterback that's thrown for right at 1,400 yards on the season and 14 touchdowns. They got a running back that's rushed for about 600 yards and 7 touchdowns. Their quarterback's also rushed it for 300 more yards. So pretty good football team. They lost by 3 to Wetumpka earlier in the year. Kind of gives you a heads up exactly where they stand. Our Wildcats have played their best football to close things out this year. 2 shutouts in consecutive weeks. Go to Pelham, really play well, win that football game 27-0, come back home last week and really own the football game, winning it 37-0. So 2 really good games for the Wildcats, and we hope that we'll keep that up here tonight.
We'll take another break here on the Russell Do-It Center countdown to kickoff. When we come back, it'll be the first half kickoff of the Wildcats and the Phoenixes here at the Sportsplex. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network. Network wrapping up the Russell Do-It Center countdown to kickoff here on senior night. Had senior night festivities here on the field. Wildcat marching band getting ready to line up to get the football team out here, and Percy Julian along the way will come out as well. Formerly Robert E. Lee, high school in Montgomery, now Percy Julian with a name change, and they went from red and white to orange and blue. So I'm not sure you can go. You talk about a complete and total change all the way around, even to the color scheme of the school. And but Percy Julian out of Montgomery, and they'll have an honorary holding a jersey up as they bring it out. And our captains have made their way out, and it's time for the Scotty Gordon Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group coin toss, auto, home, life, and commercial true asset protection at competitive rates and the best service. And I'll let you run our captains down, Randy, but let me say this real quick. 36-year veteran Pete Story, head official tonight. His final game as an official here in the state of Alabama. I don't know that there's any that's ever done it any better. So special night here having him on the field call his last football game.
Such a professional out there. I can't name the amount of times that we've called championship events, and the first thing that you say, I think that's Pete down there calling the game tonight. And then you get about halfway through it and you realize it's being called really well, and you go, right, yeah, I think that's Pete down there calling it. So 36 years, still looks exceptional. Talked to him before the game. And Brett, he's got a 10 and 11-year-old athlete over in Alabaster that'll be playing for Thompson. Lost my breath running up and down the stairs.
You went to see Coach Powell.
I did go see, and I'll talk about that here in a minute too. But he wants to see the ball games and wants to keep his schedule open. So
I don't blame him.
Don't blame him at all. We got 4 senior captains out there, Brett. I'll let you run them down. That's 4 exceptional football players. More than likely, our 4 captains on the season, if I had to guess, for the team.
Yeah, Creston Johnson, number 76. Now they've spun around. I know Micah Murphy is one of those captains. Noah Long, number 10.
And T.J. Wilson.
And T.J. Wilson. Yep. And then the rest of the seniors standing here behind them as honorary captains here on senior night tonight. Again, a good group of kids, a solid group of kids, some really good football players in this group. You heard Coach Grider talk about it in the locker room just a minute ago. He said, there's not any real big-time D1 recruits in this case. He said just every one of them are great high school football players, and that's a good description. They're gritty. They give it all for the maroon and gray, and looking forward to a good night here on the field as we see Coach Powell here, longtime coach here for the Wildcats, and just good to see him here at the Sportplex tonight.
He's the best. I mean, when you had him out there coaching, if you didn't play hard for him, you sat over there with him. And Wes, you'll appreciate this. He's a receivers coach. He coached everything here. He coached baseball. He's the head coach for baseball for a long time. But when we were in school, he was the receivers coach. And he liked that you could catch the ball. He liked that you could score. He liked having athleticism. But if you didn't stop block, and you weren't the very best in the state, in his opinion, stop block, and you didn't play football for him. That's what he expected. He expected effort. Hard-nosed, one of the very best coaches, and as highly thought of as anybody we've ever had here.
Yeah,
Brett.
No doubt about it. Just a superhuman being, and glad to see him here at the stadium night, a special night here at the Sportplex, and a lot of sentimental things going on out here tonight, from our head official to senior night, Coach Powell in the stands, and just a good night here for some high school football. It's still in the mid-70s, and was in the 80s again today. We have made it 10 weeks, guys, and really hadn't had any cool weather at all.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
The new owners of Stillwater's Country Club want to welcome you to play the area's premier course at Stillwater's with our new rate. Now, play for only $35 per 18 during the week and only $40 for the weekend. Stillwater's Golf is ready to give you the area's best golf experience, and many upgrades are coming, including a lighted range and course expansion. Meet the new staff and enjoy $35 per 18 Monday through Friday and $40 on the weekends. All at Stillwater's Country Club in Dadeville. Landowners, farmers, and landscapers, it's time to fall back this fall at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alex City. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has the year's best terms on almost all our Mahindra tractors. Now, get up to 84 months of 0% financing on Mahindra 1600 to 4500 series tractors. And package up with all your implement needs. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has 0% financing or up to $1,000 rebates on most 24 Spartan zero-turn mowers. The rates can't fall anymore at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor.
Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. great selection, always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep this in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Up to 56% off new 2024 RVs during Camping World's Model Year-End Clearance. Shop clearance pricing on over 24,000 2024 RVs that must go. Take advantage of these Model Year-End prices before they're gone.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Coach Coleman, just quickly your thoughts. Offensively, we've looked pretty good. Not necessarily at our best. I think there's still a ceiling there, but defensively, we've been as good as we've been all year the last couple of weeks.
Probably the best 2 weeks, games-wise, we played all year long. If we keep it up, we should be a force in the playoffs. I mean, going down there to Mobile, no one will want to play us.
I don't think anybody wants to see us coming to their place. It's going to be a tough out, and hopefully we can get on a little run.
I want to point something real quick right here, though. Our gunner on this left side, we're about to pooch it right down here to the left. I want you to see who's the gunner on the left side.
Sedarian Morgan.
He hadn't been on this team, and look how much excitement he's got. You know, I'm proud of that kid.
Yeah.
He is an overall football player now, and that's more important to me than anything, to see somebody with a willing to be physical out there, and he definitely has
Karen
been.
Chanel, State Farm Insurance kickoff on the way. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. Going to drive it down to around the 6-yard line. Going to bring it all the way across the field, almost a tackle at the 10, turn the corner, 20, 25, 30, still running 35-yard line. We had a shot at him down there in Rodriguez Glen. Tried to grab him, but, man, they've got speed on this team. That's Aiden McKinley Scott, athlete, senior, 6 foot, 155 pounds, able to turn the corner at the 10-yard line and get Percy Julian set up out here around the 36-yard line.
Brett Glenn's had an outstanding senior season. He's got 55 tackles on the season, make that 56 with that stop. That's one now behind Noah Long for the team lead. You know, didn't see him out there last year, so him to come in and play the way he has back at safety has really helped out this defensive team.
Two good athletes in the backfield. Bryson McGrew will be your quarterback. And he'll take the snap, and he'll dump it across the middle of the field, and he's got his receiver for about 11 or 12-yard gain to Keshawn Marbury, and pick up 12 yards in a Percy Julian first down. And he's got a quick trigger right there as we watched him in warm-ups, and delivers a really nice football.
Well, that's old school tight end dump from the shotgun. Just show a quick give, stand straight up, and quickly get it out up the seam to the tight end for a first down, and takes it out to the midfield stripe.
Trips down here to the bottom, one up to the top, and that's a false start. Right tackle got going a little bit. They were going to do a shift, and they stood up at the same time, but number 52 got a little bit early start there. Tracy Pearson will be guilty of a false start over here.
Sorry if y'all have already talked about it when I was going down to talk to Coach Powell. B.J. Pulliam on the sideline tonight for the Wildcats. Wanted to be here for senior night. Still having some observations on his head, but great to see him out there. Looked good. And
we wanted to be here for senior night.
That was an awful lot of prayers around the community for that family and that young man who's very highly thought of, and just wanted to pass that along, that he seems to be doing good tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Great news there. Senior night, he's a senior, wanted to be here tonight. Trips down here to the bottom, one to the top on 1st and 15, and they'll roll out. Got his receiver out here at midfield and down inside Wildcat territory to the 45-yard line. So picked up 10 yards there on the play. Pass complete to Samuel McCall. So they get to 5 yards back plus 5. So they're sitting at 2nd and 5 here as they move it inside Wildcat territory.
We're taking everything underneath right now, as you mentioned, quickly getting it out of his hand, and that's the exact same there for about a 10-yard gain on the right side. Sets up 2nd and 5 out to the Wildcat 45.
McGrew in the shotgun. They'll go trips to the top side now. He takes the snap, going to hand it to that big tailback. He found a seam. He's upfield, and he's gone. 20, 15, 10, you can forget it. Antoine Barnes. Watched him in warm-ups. Guy is phenomenal. and he took it 45 yards to the house. And once he got inside the second level of the Wildcat defense, it was Katie bar the door. He pulled away from everybody. This is a good football team here tonight that is a playoff team. They finished 4th in their region down there in the Montgomery area, and they're off to a quick start here, 6-0.
Big back, physical back. They've got some guys over there that are being highly recruited Division I. You're starting to see a few of them right now, and they just blocked us extremely well on the right side of the front. Got back into the secondary. We lost containment there, and he took it to the house.
High snap, and this one's blocked. They do struggle with special teams, and Wildcats do block the extra point. So it is 6-0. That is your first score of the night, all clear plumbing and air score here. Lake Martin's clear choice for plumbing, air, and electrical. They take their opening drive, and they drive it down the field.
Mid 8 quarters.
Yeah, 65 yards.
Scored on us.
Yeah,
and our defense.
That's right. And they took it down on the first drive.
Yeah, 3 plays.
A good point there, and very good from the quarterback position. Well-designed plays. Doesn't allow us to get upfield. I mean, the ball's out of his hand as soon as he catches it. So Percy Julian up 6-0, 10:24 to go here in the first quarter, and going to have to figure some things out, make some adjustments on defense. This is it's a good football team. And they've got athletes on both sides of the football. You're going to see big number 4 line up at defensive end and defensive tackle, depending on where they put him. Christopher Johnson, he is a commit to Mississippi State tonight, and you'll see why when he gets out there. This is a high kick, going to be very short, going to be fielded at the 30, and they're going to return it. 35, 40, found a seam, 45, and powering up the midfield. Great return there. 20 yards. Noah Long, I believe, is the one that returned that one. And he comes off holding his arm. I mean, it's been like that for, I'm talking 3 or 4 weeks now, and, man, he is in some extreme pain. But that just shows you he's not going to fair catch anything, and he's going to go and lay down on the training table. But Noah, with a 30-yard return out to midfield, sets us up with half the field.
He got it checked on, talked to his dad down there, and it's torn on both sides, Brett. So he's trying his best to play through the pain.
And here's a handoff to TJ. He's going to get down to the 45. That's a 5-yard run right up the middle, picking up where he left off the last couple of weeks.
Solid blocking in the middle part of that offensive front for the Wildcats, and getting good push and good leverage there in the middle. And TJ Wilson, who's averaged about 130 yards per game the last couple of weeks, has really been a mainstay back there and has touched the football over 20 times in both games.
2nd and 5. Going to hand off again up the middle, cuts outside 40, 38. He's got a J.A. Smith construction. First down inside the Percy Julian 40-yard line, down to around the 39. Wildcats on the move here on the ground.
Offensive line getting off blocks quickly, and we're rushing to the line of scrimmage and continue to give it to that workhorse that had 1,300 yards rushing last year as a junior.
2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, ball in the near hash as it move right to left. Johnson has the snap. He's going to roll out, got plenty of room to run. Will he do it? No. Going to be run down. This is the thing about these guys. You better make a decision. When they get out in the open field, they can dance around with you, and Elijah's going to go down for a loss. That will be a sack all the way back to around the 44-yard line is where Johnson goes down. Brings up 2nd and 14.
Really good open field tackle by Brendarian Hooks. He's a senior, 6'1", 177 pounds. Couldn't outrun him to the sideline, Brett. Takes a 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15.
Shotgun will bunch set down here, and they'll slide over. And somebody not in the right position, maybe wrong personnel, so we're going to have to burn a Scooter's Coffee timeout. 6-0, Percy Julian leads the Wildcats here early in this game. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Longleaf Antique Mall, located at 591 Alex City Shopping Center, isn't just antiques, it's so much more. You can find bed frames, clothes, knives, bed sheets, tools of all kinds, coins, toys, collectibles, and so much more. There is practically something for everyone. What are you looking for? Whatever it might be, more than likely you will find it at Longleaf Antique Mall, located at 591 Alex City Shopping Center in beautiful Alexander City.
Hi, this is Andrew McGreer at Dunning Roofing. At Dunning Roofing, we specialize in high-quality, premium roofs. We don't build roofs that just meet code requirements. We build quality roofs with premium materials that significantly exceed our competitors' warranties. We put money on your roof, not in our pockets. If you're looking for a top-quality roof, call Dunning Roofing today for your free quote at 256-307-7601 or visit us at dunningroofingal.com for more information.
Are your feet in pain? Alex City Foot Specialties specializes in diagnosing and treating disorders of the foot. If you are experiencing conditions related to foot injuries, diabetic care, arthritic care, bunions, calluses, or any other foot issues, Alex City Foot Specialties has the experience and in-depth knowledge of podiatry to treat and alleviate your foot pain. Call today for an appointment. You'll be glad you did. 256-215-5596. 256-215-5596.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Main Street Family Care offers a wide array of services that allows them to treat many conditions, and they also offer primary care. In addition to these services, they also offer DOT physical exams, lab testing, sports physicals, and vaccines. They accept most major insurance plans, including Medicaid. Main Street Family Care, open 7 days a week. Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Coming up for the Wildcats, they need to get to the 29. Ball sits at the 44 inside Phoenix territory. They'll shift over now. So Darian will come into the bunch set down here off the left. Unbalanced line, shotgun formation. Going to hand it to TJ over here and found a little bit of a hole and still pushing forward down to the 40-yard line. Just always a forward pushing running back and picked up about 4.5 yards down to the 40. So brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Wildcats. Quick to the line of scrimmage, get a quick snap. Here's a pass complete. 35 cuts upfield 30. That's Eric Young inside the Percy Julian 30 and a good quick pickup. Randy, the thing about this offense is it doesn't matter what the down and distance is. They have the guys that can pick up first downs pretty much in any situation.
They can make plays with the ball in their hands. You know, that's just a little 5-yard pattern. Eric makes one guy miss. He's a physical kid. I know he's only a sophomore,
He's
but
gotten
very,
better, too.
very
Yeah.
strong in the lower half. He's going to be a great ball player here.
Another J.A. Smith construction first down. Going to hand it to T.J. Big hole, 25, lowers his headgear, pounds down to the 20-yard line. Getting it done on the ground here in the S&S Tire Pro first quarter as we tick under 8 minutes to go here in the first. Wildcats trail it 6-0.
Left side of the offensive front is where we're staying, which is a little bit of surprise. That big
Right.
defensive end's lined up on the right side over here, but we seem to be wanting to go his way.
Yep, going to get away from him this time. TJ, nowhere to go this time. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They tried the right side that time, but Percy Julian had it defended really well. Brings up third down and about 5 or about 4.5 really coming up for the Wildcats.
Little speed sweep right there to LaJavius Calhoun, trying to get him on the corner. Not sure tonight with the speed that we see defensively for Percy Julian that you're going to be able to work the corners, but we are doing a pretty good job between the tackles here on this drive.
Trips down here to the bottom on third down. One lone receiver to the top. Johnson takes the snap. Play action. Got his man, Sedarian. He dropped it. A little bit underthrown, but Sedarian will tell you he should have had that one down at the 5. Had to bend over and try to snag that one, but could not bring it in. So to bring up fourth down, and I would assume the Wildcats will keep the offense on the field here with fourth. And it says 4 on the board. It's more like 4.5, closer to 5. Need to get down to the 16-yard line. So the ball sits at the 21. So they need to pick this up here. Going to go for it. Leave the offense on the field. They'll send Sedarian Morgan in motion, left to right. Elijah takes snap. Going to dump it out to TJ. He's got plenty of room. 20, 15, stutter step, 10-yard line. Still running. Bouncing off tackles down to the 9-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Compliments of J.A. Smith Construction. Randy, he looked over here, and T.J. was all by himself.
Well, single receiver on this left side, which is Sedarian Morgan. Run a flag pattern with him, so you run the defense off. All eyes on number 1 right there. Swing it out of the backfield to T.J. Wilson. Gets it forward, north-south runner, and picks up the first down.
And he catches the ball so well out of the backfield, too. First and goal, going to hand it to TJ right side. He's bottled up, but man, look at him pushing down to the 6-yard line. So going to give him about 3 yards there. Man, he does not go down on first contact.
And our offensive line moving their legs, keeping them churning, getting ahead. Offensive line getting better and better as the season has moved on. And we'll see Poochie back into the ball game and Eric Young coming out. So when we go big, we do a little tackle over right here and add Bird into the football game. And the ball inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line.
Split. One up to the top. Murphy will be in motion now. H-back to the right. Going to hand off over here to TJ right up the middle, and he's hit right at the 5-yard line. And so a yard gain. It'll be third and goal from the 5 coming up for the Wildcats. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter.
Big run for Percy Julian on the opening drive after about a 4-play drive for a touchdown. Did miss the extra point. Wildcats here on their first drive trying to cash one in at 6-0. Percy Julian, but we've taken this football from the 50-yard line and driven it down to the 5. Third and goal from there, though. Most of the damage has been on the ground so far, Brett.
Marty had to burn a timeout. Going to have to get to the line now with 6 seconds. Trips to the top. Elijah's going to look to his left. Now he's going to take off and run. Can he beat him to the corner? Stiff arm 5 going to be tackled at around the 4 or 3-yard line. Closing speed for Percy Julian. And it'll be 4th down and goal for the Wildcats. And I believe they're going to try a field goal. Try to get points out of this. Going to send Colin Murphy on. Got down to the 4. We had a chip shot last week and missed it. Same scenario. First drive, drove down and missed it. This will be a 22-yard attempt. There's the snap, the place. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Colin split the uprights there, and the Wildcats get on the board at 6-3 now. That's your new all-clear plumbing and air score with 4:16 to go here in the S&S Tire Pro first quarter.
Fire Truck Barbecue located downtown Alexander City at 5 Points. You go find it because you go find good food when you get there. They're open 10:30 to 6:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Serving, oh my goodness, if you had their catfish yet. Oh, you've been eating their barbecue. They still got barbecue added hamburgers. Oh my goodness, and the vegetables, the sweet tea, and they cater too at Fire Truck Barbecue, downtown Alex City.
With boat season ending, now's the time to let the good guys at Alex City Marine handle all your year-end repairs and needs. Let Alex City Marine help you with storage or shrink wraps to protect your boat from the harsh winter months. And now set your appointments for full winterization. If it's time to repower, get your best deals of the year on our full line of Suzuki outboards that come with the industry's best warranty. Alex City Marine, the pros the locals know, and they've got you covered. See great deals on used inventory and shop for next year's Landau pontoons at the best price. All on Cherokee Road in Alex City at Alex City Marine.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Trust the experts at Smirnoff Heating and Cooling in Wetumpka. With years of experience and commitment to quality service, Smirnoff is rapidly becoming the Lake Martin area's go-to choice for all HVAC needs. From AC repairs and installations to furnace maintenance and more, Smirnoff Heating and Cooling has you covered. A team of skilled technicians dedicated to proving reliable service at affordable prices. Call 334-531-0728 or visit online at SmirnoffHVAC.com, keeping you comfortable year-round.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you. Central to your success.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Alex City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Alex City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
J.A. Smith Construction, licensed general contractor and your trusted choice for land clearing and grading, site work, underground utilities, concrete paving, and material hauling. They also do storm drain installations, fish ponds, and slough dredging. Call Alexander at 256-896-1400 or email asmith@jasmithconstruct.com. No job is too big or too small for J.A. Smith Construction, the top choice for all of your land service needs.
Fried chicken, and wontons, and teriyaki glaze, and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby's Sensation Salad is too delicious to be a salad.
Yep, that's why we call it a salad. The Zaxby's Sensation Salad. Zaxby's.
Whether you prefer bricks, clicks, or taps, there's one place built around all your needs. For whatever it is you want to do. Even if your needs change, we'll be right there with you, making it all possible. Because you never know when a new addition will come along. So walk in, log on, or tap away. Either way, Valley's built to help you do you. Wherever life takes you, we'll be right there with you.
Good looking kick there, nice snap, timing's perfect, and a great job by Elijah getting the football down. Take those 3 points, split the gap from 6 down to 3. So it's 6-3 with the Wildcats with a nice opening drive. Wes, we'll run over to you and get that drive recap.
Yeah, 13 plays, 50 yards.
Wow.
With Colin with a field goal.
Yeah, 13 plays from midfield.
Yep.
You know, normally that's going to result in a touchdown, but, hey, credit Percy Julian. The thing I've noticed in that first drive is you're not going to get the corner tonight like we've had most of the year this year. They've got good containment outside, and they've got closing speed. So,
hey, we had it dialed up well. You know, Sedarian would love to have that one back, and he's going to get his opportunities.
Yeah.
But, you know, he catches that one. That one's a touchdown. So, Elijah looked good, looked confident back there. Going to have to do his damage, though, in the pocket tonight. Right. You're not going to see him really outrun the corner, I don't think.
No, that's not going to happen. So, here's a kickoff angle. Is going to go out of bounds. Coach Grider just looks at the ground down there, and, I mean, this has been a nightmare in special teams pretty much all season, and not just in kickoffs, but extra points, field goals, punting, snapping, all of it, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
It just has been an effort all year, and they've tried everything. His coaching staff, tip your hat, man. They have tried all types of different things, and we just cannot put anything consistent together in special teams. But we keep fighting forward. Wildcats trail at 6-3 with 4:16 to go here in the first quarter. Bryson McGrew will be the quarterback. He'll have trips to the top. One receiver to the bottom. Ball is on the near hash as they move left to right. I think they had the wrong football, or they didn't have a football. How about that?
Probably no ball boys.
Yeah, no ball boys, so I had to get that in.
Yep.
And that doesn't happen very often. Look down to snap, and you don't have anything to snap. So 1st and 10 now from the 35, takes the snap. McGrew's going to pull it, and he's going to sprint, pass out there to the 35, and get upfield out to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. So a little sprint out pass there to the receiver on the far sideline.
You know, we don't know if the quarterback's got a big arm, Brett. He hadn't had to use it so far, but he has passed for right at 1,400 yards on the season coming in. But everything's been underneath, and Coach Coleman made mention. Our secondary sitting anywhere from 7 to 10 yards off of the receiver, so trying to keep everything underneath, and Percy Julian making calls due to that.
Well, they're staying ahead of the stick, 2nd and 5. They'll hand off to the big tailback. This time we do a better job of grabbing him. He tried to break free, and they're going to get him right there at the line of scrimmage. Big number 7, Antoine Barnes, could not get away. So it brings up a 3rd down situation for Percy Julian.
Caleb Spivey in on the stop back there. Finishing him off, I think, is Noah Long. But great job, defensive end, getting in the backfield. And you can tell a little bit of miscommunication back there between the quarterback and the running back on whether he was going to pull that or give it, and the running back just takes it from him.
Well, he's going to put Marbury in the backfield now beside McGrew. Trips down here to the bottom, one to the top. He's got it. He's going to look to the left, going to dump it out. He's got him. He's going to get it first. He just dropped the football right at the stick. Now, will he be given the spot?
Oh, it's close.
And they're going to have it.
So.
Yeah, I think he's forward momentum. He fumbled it backwards. But Keyshawn Marbury, nice throw there by McGrew, and he just running upfield and dropped the football.
Well, great catch right there with the hands on this left side. Does get ahead easily for the 1st down. Almost the fumble, though, has it backed up right there at the sticks. I thought it could have been maybe a yard behind the sticks, but gets the call and picks up the 1st down.
Going to hand it up, going to pull it. He drops it. Quarterback this time, they have a little bit of trouble the last couple of times just hanging on to the football. That time, Bryson McGrew pulled it from Barnes and just simply dropped it back here around the 41-yard line. That's a loss of about 4.5 yards.
We'll take that.
Absolutely.
Any negative plays to keep them behind the sticks. And just got to shore up our tackling. You know, the lone touchdown was a pretty poor job of us taking on blocks and tackling once he got into the secondary. They got a good back there, Brett. You've already mentioned it. And I like our chances if we clean that up.
2nd down and 14, man in motion right to left is Jalen Hill. And they're going to go down that far side. That's a wheel route. to him and threw it out of bounds. Man in motion goes down the sideline and had pretty good coverage running with him, but McGrew threw it out of bounds. So brings up 3rd down and 14 at the 41.
Yeah, Lorenzo Crawford in coverage. The senior did recognize it. Doesn't allow him to get behind him, in a pretty good position to defend it, especially if this ball is underthrown. Lorenzo picks that one off. Big play here in the football game in the early going. It's 3rd down and 15, 2:29 to go in the first. Wildcats trail 6-3.
Yeah, we ain't had them in this situation yet, and they'll go empty. 5 wide trips to the bottom, up there to the top. They have 2. We bring a blitz. He runs away from it, and he's got a lot of room to run. Midfield for he's got it, 45, 40, 35, and out of bounds. We brought a blitz on the backside, and once we jumped and he went around the end, we had absolutely no defenders on that side of the field, and he rips off a big gainer inside Wildcat territory down to the 33-yard line. Man, we had a golden opportunity, Randy, to get off the field there.
Yeah, it's an effort, and the effort's there, but the decision's not. You know, when you're going to send a blitz on that backside, you got to stay at home and you got to contain. And if you lose contain, there's nobody left over there. They run the defensive back off, doesn't recognize it until the end, doesn't have a chance to get off of him.
There's a little running pass. He's got him across the middle, 20, 15, down to the 10. He's cut down. Headgear comes off, but, man, they're out to practice early right now. Marbury was wide open in the middle of the field, and Bryson McGrew sprints out and throws the ball well on the run. And they have it set up 1st and goal inside the Wildcat 10. 2:07 to go. Right now we haven't shown any signs of slowing them down on defense. Different style team, like to throw it a ton, but a good balanced team with 2 really good running backs back there. 1st and goal at the 7 for Percy Julian. They lead it 6-3. They're looking for some more here with 1 minute and 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They take the snap, going to hand it off. Pounded inside the 5, and he's just still piling forward.
Man,
he got in from 7 yards out. He was hit at the 5 pretty hard and bounced off and somehow drove into the end zone for a Percy Julian touchdown.
Yeah, 2 big running backs, physical running backs that they'll roll in and out. This one, a nice stick by our middle backer right there at the 4. Hits him good and low. He keeps those legs churning. Once he gets back into the secondary player at the 2-yard line, pushes him into the end zone for the extra 2 yards needed. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Percy Julian, 12-3, 1 minute 37 to go here in the first.
And as we talked about earlier, we went 2 games and didn't give up a point. They've had 2 drives and scored 2 touchdowns. This extra point's on the way, and somehow he got it through. I don't know. We had guys back there, but he line drived it through. It's a 10-point lead for Percy Julian. They lead it 13-3 here with 1:37 to go in the SNS Tire Pro first quarter. And better strap it up a little bit on defense tonight. Right now, we're not showing any pressure whatsoever, and McGrew's he's having his pick of who he wants to throw the football to.
These matchups a lot just don't favor us. Most of the time when you play these inner-city schools, especially from Montgomery, they're going to have good lines of scrimmage play, Brett, good size, and we've seen that. They've been able to hold us back just long enough, but I'm very impressed with their play calling. They got us off balance,
really
Brett.
Oh, no doubt.
Not a lot of just, fade patterns down the sideline and let an athlete beat you to the ball, man. They are moving that quarterback around and finding different openings and different spots on the field and blocking the ball well. That's a well-coached football team across the way.
I had a chance to talk to Coach Everett earlier in the season. First game we went on the road, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. Very impressed with him. We bobble it and drop it at the 15, going to pick it up. Got some room to run, though. 20, 25, 30. 35, broke a tackle in open. 40, midfield, 45, 40, 35-yard line. Great return right there.
Yeah, he can.
And Caleb Robinson right down this near sideline. And Caleb Robinson, athletic, dropped the ball back there at the 15, able to scoop it up. Got a great return down to the Percy Julian 35-yard line.
Yeah, Caleb Robinson, a lot of times, you talk about it all the time, when they drop it back here for whatever reason, the timing gets off on the kick coverage team, and he's able to take off. I've noticed that with Caleb at wide receiver. His ability to start and stop is impressive. It's the reason I think that he separates himself out at receiver from time to time. and we've seen him be able to get behind the secondary, and like to see him out there right now on this play.
We're just going to be hit with a penalty. He had too many men on the field. Caleb Spivey ran out there. Had too many men, so we're going to back it up to the 40-yard line. That was a pretty easy call. May have had 13 guys out there. I'm not sure. So, anyway, a little substitution issue. Going to back it up 5. So it'll be 1st and 15 at the 40. Elijah Johnson going to send a man in motion left to right. We have another penalty over here on this near sideline, and it's going to be a procedure call once again. So the Wildcats are going to be faced with 1st and 20. John Norris went in motion, but somebody flinched. We had 2 men in motion right there. Not a good series right here for the Wildcats after a great return by Caleb Robinson. Coach Grider not really quite as animated as you'll see him down here.
I didn't see it.
On this referee.
Last play.
Norris going to be in motion again, same deal. Call it again. This time they'll get offsides for Percy Julian. Saw the preliminary call right there, and it'll be a neutral zone infraction there for Percy Julian. So that'll give us 5 yards back. It'll go back to 1st and 15. So right now it's a battle of the penalties. 1:24 to go here in the S&S Tire Pro first quarter. We'd like just to get a snap off.
Yeah, please.
Here,
please.
So Darian will go out to the top. Caleb Robinson will sprint. They'll have trips there to the top of the formation. Norris will go in motion left to right now. That's 2 men in motion right there.
No.
Actually, Johnson takes it, throws it over.
What a catch.
Darian caught it 25-20, 15-10. Sometimes you can have a discombobulated play and you can just disguise it and have everybody confused, and Sedarian Morgan wide open across the middle. And guess what Johnson does? He delivers a strike. Gamer right there. We could have probably been called for 2 men in motion, but they let it roll.
Well, I think the officials got tired of throwing flags.
I think they did too.
3 or 4 plays in a row. What a catch by Sedarian Morgan. Not that this was a terribly thrown football, but it's behind him, and he's running at full speed across the field, reaches back with both hands and brings it in.
I don't really know what's going on right now. Percy Julian probably going to call a timeout right here.
They didn't like the matchup.
Yeah, they didn't like the matchup up to the top, which a lot of times when you look over and see Sedarian Morgan, you don't like the matchup. But let's go back to this previous play. He picked up that J.A. Smith construction first down. Snapped the football, and Sedarian Morgan found a hole in the zone defense back there, and Elijah running toward the line of scrimmage made a good play. And as you said, Sedarian reached around, snagged it, and got down this near side and set the Wildcats up inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal down at the 8-yard line. And 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats have moved the football on offense. We've only had it. This is our second offensive possession. We're knocking on the door once again.
Sedarian coming into the football game, 915 yards of receptions, 14 touchdowns on the year. Really, really solid season so far. And a play like that's the reason he's the #1 player in the state of Alabama next year. It's his wingspan, Brett.
Oh,
you know, you look at the size and his athleticism, I do think he's in the right position at receiver. I think but if he wanted to put on 30 pounds, he could play tight end in the NFL. It just looks like it.
Well, let's look at this matchup right here. I mean, you talk about a mismatch to the top of the formation. If we're not throwing it up top right here, I'd be real shocked. Elijah takes the shotgun snap, and we're not. We're going to run it to the left. I mean, Sedarian has got 4 or 5 inches on this kid.
Well, he's going to have 4 or 5 inches on anybody that matches up with him. There's just not going to be a 6'5" corner. But, Brett, they called the timeout to get their best man over there on him. So, 2's their best option.
I'd roll my dice on that one. Lost a yard back here to the 9.
No safety. Yeah,
I mean, it's man coverage to the top. And they're going to look this way, and you're going to go to him this time. Jump ball for Sedarian Morgan, and they threw it out the back of the end zone. So a little bit too far that time. Had the play that we were talking about, and just a little bit too much air for Elijah, so it brings up 3rd and goal at the 9.
Corner knowing it's coming, so he's sitting there baiting him in. And if this one's a little bit
What about a back shoulder throw right here?
They could, but I like Wes's call. I think the middle of the field is where you need to work. Both safeties in the tackle box. You got single coverage on that side, and it doesn't necessarily have to be. You can decoy Sedarian and work somebody else back in the middle of the end zone, something I would look for here.
Yeah, Sedarian will line up down here to the bottom now. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. 3rd and goal at the 8. Elijah going to throw it into the end zone. Ball's tipped away, man. Great job by Percy Julian coming back. This was a back shoulder throw down here to Sedarian. And number 8 there for.
That's 9. Brendarian Hooks. Good play, Brett. He's got some length, too. He's 6'1". Sits there, probably expecting that based off of where Sedarian's lined up and able to make a play on it.
26-yard attempt, going to have to kick another field goal. Colin Murphy. So twice inside the 10. There's the snap, the place, the kick's on the way. I'm not sure. Did he get it through? Yep, did. Got it through on that left inside, or left upright just inside it. And Wildcats get back on the board, settling for field goals here tonight, but Colin Murphy 2 for 2. That's the wrong score on the scoreboard. It's 13-6.
2 really nice passes on those kicks, Brett.
Yeah.
Neither one of them, both of them have been pure going through. And maybe that's Colin's side, lining up on this left hash because both of those kicks have been from there. And maybe we'll note that and need it as this playoff run starts. But
you got to be able to kick field goals in the playoffs. You can't get down there and especially inside the 20-yard line, you got to have points. So good night so far for Colin. 8.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. He'll kick off again. Percy Julian, though, scoring touchdowns. We're scoring field goals. It's 13-6.
We need to stop now.
Yeah.
Defense.
We had them 3rd and 14, and that quarterback just made a great play to keep that drive going, and got to get off the field. Colin Murphy going to kick. A little pooch kick down the middle, down this near side, rather. Going to be fielded at the 25. Going to run it up to the 34. So a 9-yard return there for Percy Julian with 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats trail at 13-6. That's your all-clear plumbing and air score. We need some Top Gun pest control touchdowns is what we need. That's what we need tonight. Glad that Collins knocked 2 through, though.
Yeah.
Back to what we talked about, though, on the lines of scrimmage. You know, this is not a huge Percy Julian line, but a very athletic-looking,
they are
strong-looking line that all look like they move pretty well. I'm impressed offensively with this team.
McGrew takes the snap, going to hand it to the tailback, tries to cut back inside, finds a little bit of a seam and gets it up to the 36-yard line. Big run there by Barnes to pick up a couple of yards, and that'll end the first quarter. Percy Julian leading it 13-6 here over our Wildcats. That's your all-clear plumbing and air score. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
If you need storage and the monthly fee just doesn't make sense, Cotton State Barns has the solution. Cotton State Barns has been selling top quality portable barns since 2002, and you can customize a barn to your liking. Built in Alabama for Alabama. Come by and take a look. At Cotton State Barns of Alex City, financing is available. Stop paying storage fees. Get a Cotton State Barn. Cotton State Barns of Alex City. If you don't see the cotton, don't pick it. Located at 1501 Tallapoosa Street next to Alex City Transmission.
Hi, I'm Quinn Harrelson at Riverbank and Trust. As a mortgage lender, I work hard to earn my clients' trust. That means being accessible when they need me, on my personal cell phone, even on the weekends, and delivering mortgage options that work best for their financial well-being. Building lasting relationships and the excitement of helping clients purchase a home, well, that never gets old.
Grace's Flowers on Hillary Street is lit up with all the fall colors you need for your home or business. Arrangements with yellow, orange, scarecrows, and scented fall candles. Farmhouse arrangements with candles to accent the pumpkins. More colors than ever to brighten your day. The girls at Grace's Flowers look forward to you coming in to see what fall is looking like today. Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street, 256-234-4238.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
It's great to be here at Opelika Ford and Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let's spread out on the lot.
There's not enough room, sir.
Wow. What are we going to do about it, Earl?
Everyone likes up to $15,000 off new Fords, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Plus, no payments till December.
$15,000 off with no payments till December.
And don't forget, just one dime down.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford and Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Side by side.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus.
OpelikaFordChrysler.com.
If you are needing some work done, big or small, call ProCare Contracting. Locally owned and operated, ProCare Contracting has got you covered. They have 2 construction groups and they can do your clearing, grading, hauling, and bush hogging. Or if you need concrete work, they offer concrete footings, slabs, fountains, driveways, sidewalks, retainer walls, seawalls, whatever you may need. Get it all done with one call to ProCare Contracting. Call today for estimates and any questions at 256-675-5210.
Down, actually second down and 8 from the 36. Going to roll out and going to throw it deep down this near sideline. Jump ball. Almost intercepted. Good coverage down here on the near sideline. How high was that pass?
Higher than the
It was up
box.
here. I mean, it went above us.
Yeah.
I mean, looked like a punt. But great defense down here on the bottom side by Caleb Robbins.
Played perfectly by Caleb. Jump ball. But a well-thrown pass, Brett, really in the right spot, but we're in perfect location there defensively. And read the football, go up, high point it, knock it away, had a chance to intercept it. You know, we almost had a good defender. Caleb Spivey was back there in the backfield, was going for the running back on the show of the give, and so missed the quarterback there, so we'll take that play.
Third down and 8 coming up, and there's a timeout on the field. Percy Julian will take a Scooter's coffee timeout. We'll keep it here. Here's you an update. Spanish Fort 6, St. Paul 0 in the second quarter. So that one's, again, don't count Spanish Fort out ever.
I think both teams are really good defensively.
They are, and both have had trouble scoring.
They have
this
at
year.
times, that's
And
right.
so not surprised there. Early, Reeltown up 14-0 over Lee Scott. We'll keep rolling some Pike Road leads Charles Henderson 22-7 in the second quarter. again, last night, very good football game between.
Talking about Coach Powell.
Yeah, talking about Coach Powell.
Yeah.
Blunt and not Blunt, but Viger and Baker last night, a 10-9 win for Baker over Viger, but that was a 5A and a 7A team, and Baker gets a 1-point win. Jag is leading Prattville 6-0 in the second quarter. Horseshoe Bend leads Woodland 27-6 in the second. This will be a quarterback sweep on third down. He's got the sideline. He's down the sideline. Penalty flag going to be called for holding. So wide receiver out there called for holding, but big time run down that far sideline.
Good play call over there. You're right, Rainey. Their coaching staff is pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they're keeping us off balanced, and it's a lot of underneath stuff, but they've shown enough down the field, Brett, that makes you have to stay back and at least respect that he can get the football down the field.
McGrew is dangerous, and again, that would have been another first down pickup with his legs, and now they're back to that same situation we had just a minute ago. It's third, and this is about 16 though here.
Well, it's like you say in Birmingham. If every school in that area doesn't have a good quarterback, something's wrong.
It's a problem.
Because they're going to find their way to a different school if they can't start at one.
And they've got one in McGrew right here. Third down and 16. This time he's going to keep it, and he's under pressure. Going to roll out to the right, and he's going to have to be run out of bounds. Great job that time by our defense. Reading that one, expecting him to keep the football. He had nowhere to go. And he runs out of bounds for about a 2-yard loss on the far sideline. So the Wildcats have finally held here on defense.
We got two defenders from the defensive line back in the backfield right off the snap, really, Brett. Right. I mean, I don't feel like they're touched. Man, what an athletic play to just get away from them.
He's dangerous, man. He scares me to death. Every time he gets out of that first tackle, he was looking downfield but had nowhere to go with the football. They'll punt from inside the 15. They'll stand around the 13 or 14. Snap, low snap. This one's straight up. Man, I'm telling you, get away from it. But it takes a roll. We're going to pick it up on the bounce, 40, down to the 36-yard line. What a great job right there by LaJavius Calhoun. A lot of people would say that's a little risky, but it took a Percy Julian bounce, and he scooped it up on one hop. And if that guy don't grab the back of his jersey, he's gone.
Getting better and better. A lot of confidence out there on the field. I think I noticed that he got his first college offer this week. There'll be a lot more to come.
He's a speedster.
He's a speedster. You're going to have to really find and hone in on the position that he wants to play at the next level. Right now he's playing all over the field for us. But I tell you one thing, he's special on special teams.
Yes, he is.
He's really good with football in his hands.
And, boy, it's worth their weight and goal with a confident return guy handoff there to Cody Marbury. And gain of about one. But, man, when you get a confident punt and kick returner, man, I mean, they're so valuable, and that's what we have in LaJavius Calhoun. Going to say no gain on the play there for Marbury. Good job by that defensive front for Percy Julian. Boy, he looks apart down here on the bottom, doesn't he? Big defensive end.
Oh, he does.
Gosh.
Yeah. Get him off the bus first.
Yeah. Second down and 10. He'll stand up over here. Two receivers to the top, and they show blitz. Going to hand it to Marbury, and he's tripped right at the 35. Man, that's what you want. If you can get through that second level, Cody's got a lot of grass in front of him. But now it'll be third down and 8. Only a couple there on that run. So no TJ in on this particular
He's over here
drive.
He's getting trained. He's at the training table right now, and it's his left leg. I hope it's nothing serious. She's looking around his knee, and they're not wrapping it. I don't know if he's cut.
Third down, going to hand it to Cody again. Big hole, going to get down to around the 30. Going to be about 3.5 yards shy of a first down.
Looks like a bandage of some sort. It's not a wrap, which tells me it's not a knee issue. It just may be, a scratch down there. And that's worth watching because he has played so well the last couple of weeks. But a really good run right there by Cody. 2 consecutive plays will get the football between the tackles. Percy Julian leading 13-6, 9:23 to go here in the second quarter.
Fourth down and 4. We'll stay on the field. Shotgun formation. Sedarian will have bracket coverage down here at the bottom. One lone receiver to the top. Johnson gets the snap under pressure. Going to go down here to Sedarian. He's got it inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. He's got a J.A. Smith construction first down. Good throw and catch that time from Elijah to Sedarian to move the chains down here on this near sideline.
Great route. Going to be a show about a 10 or 12-yard route. Knows exactly where the chains are. Gets it to the sideline, and with that length and that strength, all Elijah's got to do is put it in a good spot, and he does right there for the first down.
They'll go empty, 5 wide. Elijah's going to be a quarterback draw, and they read it.
Yeah.
Man, they are a good, disciplined team up front, and that time a couple of big defensive tackles, including big number 4, Christopher Johnson, gets in there and makes the stop.
Well, you may mess up and look down at their record and go, this is an average team at 4-4, but if you play in 7A, you play in 7A at any part of this state and you've won half of your ball games, you're way above average. The difference between 7A and 6A, as much as we hate to say, it's drastic.
It is. The play lost 2 yards, 2nd down and 12. Trips to the top. Penalty flag on the far side. They can call this a substitution penalty. There's going to be a procedure call against the Wildcats. It's going to be, I think, our 4th penalty of the night.
And we've earned every one of them.
Yep, we have.
I mean, there's just a lot of motion, and the communication's just a little off. You know, I think we know where we're going. It's just looking back and making sure, and a little change up offensively.
2nd 17, going to hand it off.
Good
Here's
run.
TJ back in here, 25-20, 15-10. Oh, he's popped right there at the 8, but pops right back up. He's got a Wildcat first down. 1st and goal, Wildcats. TJ Wilson, big-time run for a first down.
Shot out of a cannon, but it would take a great job on the right side of the offensive front to allow him to get open and make that run. Gets into the secondary before contact all the way down inside the 10. We'll call it to the 8. 1st and goal from the 8 with the Wildcats trailing 13-6.
Let's cash this in right here. Hand it to TJ again. They're going to bottle him up right there. He's going to fight forward maybe to the 5-yard line, pick up 3 yards there on 1st and goal. Brings up 2nd goal, 7-18 and counting here in the S&S Tire Pro 2nd quarter. We'll run Caleb Robinson in along with Micah Murphy. Jamichael Greer will split out wide up to the top. Bunch set down here at the bottom, Sedarian there. We're going to spend our 2nd timeout.
Lake Martin, a popular and beautiful place many people call home. Lake living is wonderful, and nobody knows how to make lake living a reality better than Lake Area Realty. We specialize in all Lake Martin area real estate, including property management and vacation rentals, utilizing powerful marketing tools and expert knowledge of the area to help you find your ideal home, whether it's on the water or in town. Our team has helped many home buyers and sellers throughout the area buy and sell real estate with ease. Lake Area Realty, helping you find your way home.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air rallies for you. No matter the problem, Dixie will tackle it. Our licensed and trusted electricians, plumbers, air, and garage door technicians are ready to win for you. From toilets to garbage disposals, circuit breakers to HVAC systems, Dixie never fumbles. Don't throw away your hard-earned money on second-string contracting companies. Score big with Dixie. After all, we're your biggest fans. Visit calldixie.com today.
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control, with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Get ready to rev up your fall with Adams Motorsports in Montgomery. This season, experience the thrill of the open road like never before. From sleek motorcycles to powerful ATVs to versatile side-by-sides, we've got everything you need to fuel your passion for adventure. Whether Polaris, Suzuki, or Kawasaki, Adams sells and services the best. Go to where the journey begins. Visit us today or online for more information. From East Alabama's first family of power sports, Adams Motorsports of Montgomery. You don't have to ask who, what, or why. Who's Diner is the go-to place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 22 and 280 in Alex City. Who's Diner offers the best meals and the best deals in town. Try our fresh, made-from-scratch pancakes, chicken salad, Philly cheesesteak, or the Who Burger. It doesn't get any better than who? Who's Diner, of course, on the corner of Highway 22 and 280. Who's hungry?
Jesse Henderson, owner of Henderson Glass on Dadeville Road in Alexander City, says give them a call today for a price. 256-234-5464. They do auto, commercial, residential, showers, shower enclosures, mirrors, tabletops. It's all about glass. So I'm seeing clearly if you are. Again, that number to call is Henderson Glass, Dadeville Road, 256-234-5464.
The all-new Prime Steakhouse at Stillwater's Golf Course in Dadeville is the place everyone's talking about. Find out what all the talk is about yourself at the all-new Prime Steakhouse at Stillwater's Golf Course in Dadeville.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
And that's not a bad timeout.
Agree.
Been down here 3 times now and come away with 2 field goals. Would love to get into the end zone right here. Scooter's Coffee timeout on the field. We'll keep it here with 6:55 to go here in the first half. Wildcats have amassed offensive yardage. They've been able to move the football here tonight against Percy Julian, but man, to find the yardage tough inside the red zone, inside the 10-yard line. Percy Julian, give them credit. They've been able to force 2 field goal tries by the Wildcats. Colin Murphy's been able to drive those through for our 6 points tonight, but the Wildcats would love to get in the end zone and tie this football game up.
And we're getting such, good field, position. 1 at the 50, 1 35, and 1 37.
Good returns.
3 drives.
Good returns and taking advantage of the short field, but need to get in the end zone right here. 2nd and goal at the 5. And handed to TJ. TJ's going to dart down inside the 3, down to around the 2-yard line. So found a little bit of a seam to squirt through to be 3rd and goal with the ball just outside the 2.
Going to go heavy package right now, so we'll snap this one directly back to Cedarian Morgan. Send Bird into the ball game. Noah Long already got Spivey in there, so this is the heavy package for the Wildcats.
Yeah, 3rd and goal at the 2. So Darian will line up in the Wildcat, and TJ and then Percy Julian will call a timeout. Well-coached football team here. They get the look for Benjamin Russell. They want to talk about their alignment over there, 6-16. And
they're very well coached. Talk about your meeting with them.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Went down for the on-the-road game with them in Stanhope Elmore, and that's the difference in them making the playoff. They beat Stanhope 22-20, came down to a field goal at the very end of the game. I will tell you this, in the second half, Stanhope ran the football. They had no answer for it at all, and they came back. Stanhope came back, took the lead in that game, and then Percy Julian was able to score once again and get that lead back. But Stanhope drove the ball down and had pretty much a chip shot field goal to win it, and the kicker slipped down, and they lost the game on that kick. And that's the difference in them making the playoffs and Stanhope staying home next week. But very nice guy. Very, very nice guy. Enjoyed talking to him, Coach Everett. And, he's got high expectations for this program. Formerly Robert E. Lee. A lot of tradition in this school. 3rd and goal at the 2. Sedarian takes the snap. He's going to hand it to TJ. He's going to get in there off the left side. Good blocking up front. Touchdown, Wildcats. TJ Wilson from 2 yards out.
I tell you, knock on wood, but Sedarian does a really nice job of taking snaps, handing the football off. You know, I've been real confident with him back there in that Wildcat. Most times we've seen him hold it probably less than half of the time he's run it.
Right.
More times than not, he's given the football off to TJ, and the eye candy of number 1 back there really takes a bunch of the pressure off of TJ, expecting him to run it. A really good job right there by Colin knocking this one through and giving the Wildcats a tie football game, 13-all. So 3 kicks now for Colin Murphy, knocked all 3 through.
Been solid right here and tied this football game up against a well-coached Percy Julian football team, very athletic football team. Had a feeling it was going to be a fight here tonight in this out-of-region game. Good warm-up game for us. So I'm going to tell you guys, you're not playing a mansy-pansy down there.
It's
you're
no
playing
cupcake.
You're playing a good football team that made the playoffs, and, you know, you're going to carry in a little bit of momentum. If you win this football game here tonight, carry that momentum in. Again, last check, it was 6-0 Spanish Fort leading St. Paul's there in the second quarter. We'll see if we can get an update on that. 2 very good football teams battling for that 2nd and 3rd seed down there in the Mobile region.
Ten state championships in school history for this Robert E. Lee program. The last one coming back with our friend Spence McCracken that we had in the opening game, coached their last state championship, but a lot of them in the 50s and 60s, Brett Pritchard.
Dominant program.
I think they won 7 of them in the 50s and 60s.
Wow. Here's a little pooch kick down here, going to be fielded at around the 17-yard line, going to run it all the way across the field, trying to set up a wall and get out to the 40, up to the 42-yard line. Here's your score update. Spanish Fort now leads 13-0 late in the second quarter.
They're probably going to win that football game, Brett. St. Paul's has
they don't
really
score.
They've made their bread.
We won the coin toss and deferred, so we'll get the ball to start second half. Play action. Going to throw it across. Pass. Somehow caught. We were going for a pick. We read the play trying to intercept it, and he cut in front of our defender and made the catch and took a hard shot. But, Randy, we read that play. We were trying to make an interception right there.
What a play by Jaden Hill. Ball across the middle. We did read it perfectly. Ball was floated. He just beat us to the football.
He did. That's what it was. Shotgun snap. McGrew going to throw it over there. He's got his back out of the backfield down the far sideline, and he's going to run out of bounds. I believe that was Barnes down that far side.
Well, you get him in open field. Yep. Murphy does make that play on the sideline to knock him out, but you get him matched up with the secondary, and you got all that open green grass. Good luck hemming him in.
Got 8 yards down to the 41. 1:29 here on the clock here, and they're on the move once again. And you're right. This is one of the better offensive called games I've seen this year, keeping us off balance, running and throwing. McGrew in the shotgun formation, little play action reverse. He's got a guy down here across the middle. Pass, diving, complete, penalty flag on the field up here around the 44-yard line, but a great throw and catch down here around the 21-yard line. 2 penalty flags are on the field. Going to be holding against Percy Julian. Going to bring it back. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot a few times.
Yeah, very slow developing play with that hold over there. And, when you have that slow developing, at times you're going to have to hold on one last second to keep those defenders from getting back there in the backfield. Very well thrown football, though, and a good catch. So we'll take it. Been an ugly first half for both teams. A lot of penalties going on both sides.
It's been ugly, but it's been well played, too, on some areas, man. Both of these teams.
I think that the play calling and the athleticism and play has been good.
Right.
But, man, they both played.
They both shot themselves in the
7
foot.
or 8.
Here's McGrew in the open field, man. Look at pointing at a blocker. And cut down at the
great play by
39-yard line and picked up a first down, but Crawford saved a touchdown. Lorenzo in open field right there knocked him off his feet.
Best case scenario.
Yep.
You only give up 10 or 11 yards there. It's about as perfect as Lorenzo could play it.
Under a minute here in the second quarter and tied up at 13. New set of downs for Percy Julian. Takes the snap, looks across the middle, now down this far sideline, and incomplete.
Got a wheel route out of the backfield. Running back matched up with Murphy. Had a couple of steps on him on this left sideline. Luckily, quarterback floats it 2 or 3 yards too far.
Yeah, he's been a little bit off target with some of his receivers, but also made some really good throws as well as he was looking for that wheel out of the backfield down this near sideline. 46 seconds to go here in the first half. We're tied up at 13. They'll do a stack trips formation, now set one guy off. One receiver down here to the bottom will go empty. McGrew will be by himself, 5 wide. That's illegal motion. Yep. They got a guy going toward the line of scrimmage. They didn't call it. Look at Caleb Spivey. Talk about a burst of speed. Ran right at McGrew, and McGrew had no choice but to throw the ball away. And will they count? Will this be intentional grounding? Yes, it will be. But did y'all see the next level gear for Caleb Spivey?
Yeah.
My goodness. That big guy said, you're not getting out of here.
Reason I keep saying offensively,
man,
there's moments that you feel like that guy with the football in his hand, maybe at tight end, maybe at fullback from time to time, would be a really good.
He's a player, man.
There's been another Spivey that's been through here that was pretty dad-burn good on both sides of the ball and played fullback for us. And I wouldn't mind seeing him get a chance like Tank used to get. Brett, I know the same family right there. And he's got a bloodline.
Caleb, you know,
let me tell you, if there's ever a human to come through this program, he and Sedarian have got a football bloodline that
it's been.
It's a no doubt. It's a no-brainer why they're as good as they are.
Here's another penalty flag. Be a procedure, actually a substitution call against Percy Julian. This drive has exploded on them. They had the ball down here at the 40, actually 38-yard line, and boy, this is going to go all the way back to their own 30-yard line, man. They need 40 yards for a first down. Wildcats have a timeout left on the board. 36 seconds, trips down here to the bottom, one to the top. If the Wildcats get a stop here, going to call a timeout and force a punt, and I would think we would bring the house. McGrew takes the snap, going to hand it. Nope, going to keep it over here. Going to throw it across the middle.
Good
Great
tackle.
Open field tackle right there up here around the 38-yard line. Is that Colton Sims?
Yeah, Colton Sims got a number of tackles out there tonight. He's been very active, playing a lot of snaps the last couple of weeks as this football team's played well defensively.
We did call that timeout, so stopped it at 29.4. But you're right, Colton has played well. Last few weeks, that was a great open field tackle there.
I bet we'll go after this kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we're going to bring the house here with 29 seconds, tied up at 13. Scooters Coffee timeout on the field. Want to remind everybody, coming up at halftime, the Patterson Truck and Towing halftime show for all your big truck repairs and 24-hour towing for all vehicles. Call on Patterson Truck and Towing. Percy Julian going to have to punt the football, and or will they just stay on offense right here? Man, they say instead of trying to punt, they may do a quick kick. We're going to play punt safe here. We're going to drop 2 guys back. Wouldn't be surprised if McGrew, now he is going to drop back a little bit. It's going to be a little quick kick.
Smart call.
Yep.
Smart call right there.
And again, another great coaching decision by them, and it's going to roll out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Hey, tip your hat across the way to that group.
I'm impressed.
Been one of the better coach games we've seen all year.
You know, the one chance we have right there is if you float that snap back and we send all-out pressure, but they come out in a different look. They're calm. They know what they're doing. It's not like they go over to the sideline and pull a dry erase board out and say, boys, let's try this one right here. No, I mean, the kids knew that it was a punt safe and backed their quarterback up, and he kicked it down this left side, and we'd only have 21 seconds with no timeouts left.
Right.
So,
well played by them.
Yep.
Again, they've been in some close football games, played some tough teams, and lost a couple of close ball games. It's a well-coached team here. Tied up at 13, 21.8 on the clock here in the first half. Johnson in the shotgun, TJ beside him to the right. Johnson's going to take a snap and throw it to Eric Young. Broke a tackle, 35, and going to be up for a J.A. Smith Construction first down with 13.9 seconds to go. They'll put the ball down, and we'll see if we take a shot down the field here. Clock rolling now, 12 seconds. Elijah takes the snap, going to spike it with 7.4. And, hey, look, I don't know if y'all watched the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commander. They're going to be the Redskins forever for me, but I guess I'll call them the Commanders. That last play with Jaden Daniels, man, and that Chicago defensive back taunting the crowd probably will look back at that and decide that probably wasn't a smart idea. And ball actually tipped off his hands, by the way. Here's the last play. Going to step up, and Elijah's going to throw it. High catch by Sedarian at the 45. And that's how the first half's going to end. But, man, went up high and snatched that one out of the air, and that's how we end it in the first half. Tied up at 13. That is your all-clear plumbing and air score. Scooter's Coffee timeout on the field. And we come back, it'll be the halftime show brought to you by Patterson Truck and Towing. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Hey bargain shoppers, I'm Candace with Lake Martin Liquidation. My sister Lindsay and I are the new owners. We have tons of items in stock now and bring in new items every week. Everything is marked down 40 to 60% off of retail price. Follow us on our Facebook page at Lake Martin Liquidation or come by and see us on Old Davil Highway next to Watts Curb Market.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is coming soon to the corner of 280 and 49 North in Dadeville. This new 10,000 square foot facility is conveniently located to serve the residents of the Lake Martin area and its many communities. A branch of Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory in Opelika, Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation looks forward to serving your families and your communities, as we have since 1900 at Frederick Dean. 256-750-0381.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across Central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
Jeremy Worthy with Worthy Plumbing and Construction is carrying on a great family tradition, proudly serving the Lake Martin area and doing new construction, plumbing repairs, remodels, and a whole lot more. So keep this number handy, 205-936-4705. That's Worthy Plumbing and Construction. Again, the number to call is 205-936-4705. That's Mr. Jeremy Worthy.
Wildcat Football Network. One band out there tonight is Percy Julian not bringing their band, so you'll see our Benjamin Russell Wildcat Marching Band out there performing. Great first half of play, both offensively and defensively, I think, for both sides, Coach Coleman.
Yeah.
It's an evenly matched ball game. It's 13-all. And, you know, when you see these two teams play, and I think both coaching staffs are doing a really good job as well, it's a very nice matchup here to close the regular season out.
No doubt. I mean, I'm like Brett said, I'm glad this is not a cupcake team for us. We need to be pushed before we go down, probably down to St. Paul's next week.
Yep, it could be Spanish Fort, though. The last score that we got was Spanish Fort up on St. Paul's 13-0. So depending on which one of those teams win, that will be where we'll go. But nonetheless, both are very good football teams. And, Coach, you were part of the staff that went down there way too many times.
Should have won.
Yeah, should have won a couple of them, but left out of there upset on a few of them. And but always with some really good football games and some good memories. You know, I don't look back on them and think bad of them. They were great football teams that we lost to that went on and won state championships during that stretch. Tells you how good we had things going at the time. First half, though, T.J. Wilson had another outstanding half of football. Coach Coleman had over 130 yards the last couple of weeks and did much the same, probably well on to that average tonight, as he has really been the workhorse between the tackles. Our offensive line, I'll let you start there. Our offensive line's been really solid the last several weeks.
Just getting better. And you can tell Elijah, as back there, passing the ball, he's confident in his O-line, so he can go through possessions. They're playing great.
Definitely are playing good football right there. And Elijah hasn't really had to make a lot of big plays tonight. You know, he does. He's been able to extend some drives with some nice third down passes, but we haven't hit the big pass play down the field.
Don't have to right now.
No, I think we're running the football, and he has made some plays that has extended the drive, so they've been needed. Cedarian Morgan with 3 catches there in the first half, probably about 60 yards, so he's played well. Did have a drop there in the first quarter he would love to have back that would have been a touchdown, but 2 of his catches have made up for it. Very tough catches, and it takes his length and athleticism to make those catches tonight. We got the band performing out there, but we got a really nice recognition coming for our broadcast partner, Brett Pritchard, here coming up. He has no clue about it, so he's out on the field. I think we have no problem doing it. But 25 years, Brett Pritchard's been the play-by-play here for Benjamin Russell High School football. He's outstanding, one of the best here in the state, and we'll try to go down there. We'll try to have Kane go down there and listen to the recognition after our band performs right here. So we'll go ahead and take a break. Back there in the studio, just hang in there with us. I know we got a big break coming here, and you're in good shape with that. But hang in there with us and make sure that we don't lose you, and we're coming back whenever they do that recognition out there. More of the Wildcat Football Network right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading. Henderson Towing, Alexander City, 24-hour towing, jump starts, door unlocks, local and long distance towing, heavy duty towing. So let's get old Big Hoss to the rescue today. Here's that number. Now keep it handy. Henderson Towing, 256-392-4554, 256-392-4554. Henderson Towing, 24-hour towing, 256-392-4554.
Hi, this is Andrew McGreer at Dunning Roofing. At Dunning Roofing, we specialize in high-quality, premium roofs. We don't build roofs that just meet code requirements. We build quality roofs with premium materials that significantly exceed our competitors' warranties. We put money on your roof, not in our pockets. If you're looking for a top-quality roof, call Dunning Roofing today for your free quote at 256-307-7601 or visit us at DunningRoofingAL.com for more information.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice of brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing, plus no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Up to 56% off new 2024 RVs during Camping World's Model Year-End Clearance. Shop clearance pricing on over 24,000 2024 RVs that must go. Take advantage of these Model Year-End prices before they're gone.
Football Network. It's all tied up here at the half, 13-all. Only one band performing tonight, with Percy Julian not bringing one. So a great performance by our Wildcat marching band down there, and Dale Bloodworth does a tremendous job. Great sound, but I'd love to go down to the field and hear this recognition.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize a true legend in the Wildcat family. For 25 years, Brett Pritchard has been the unmistakable voice of the Benjamin Russell Wildcats, bringing each game to life with his passion, his energy, and his love for our team. There is no one more dedicated or better suited to be the voice of the Wildcats than Brett. His enthusiasm has made every play, every touchdown, and every Friday night an unforgettable experience for us all. Brett always signs off his broadcast by saying, "We've enjoyed it, and we hope you have." But for 25 years, Brett, we certainly have enjoyed every moment that you've shared with us. Congratulations on an incredible 25 years as the voice of the Wildcats, and here's to many more. Thank you for everything for our team, our school, and the Alexander City community.
Great recognition there for Brett. 25 years as the play-by-play here at Benjamin Russell High School. He's the best in the state. I've seen them all, and we're very lucky to have him. See down here also beside us, Coach Gary Powell in attendance tonight. Coach Powell, over 40 years as a coach here at Benjamin Russell with his beautiful wife, and great to see him, one of the best coaches, and one that so many of us look back on and talk about, give so many positive stories on ways he impacted each of our lives. So great to see Coach Powell here tonight, but a great recognition for Brett down there on the field. We'll welcome him back up here shortly, as we got about 5 minutes left here during the Wildcat halftime show. Wildcats are knotted up in a very close football game and a well-matched football game against Percy Julian, which was Robert E. Lee. You may be saying, who in the world's Percy Julian? Well, they were old Robert E. Lee, change of names, 10 state championships in school history, 15 region championships in school history, one of the best out there. So we'll go ahead and take another break here on the Wildcat Football Network. When we come back, we'll welcome back Brett Pritchard, and we'll get you set for the second half action.
If mom or dad are living alone and perhaps facing some challenges with cooking, cleaning, and isolation, it may be time to consider an assisted living community. The Veranda at Lake Martin is not a nursing home. The Veranda is a small community of seniors committed to providing the care and compassionate companionship that they deserve. Everyone receives a private room and bathroom, 3 meals a day, and help with life's daily activities. Conveniently located in Dadeville with 16 new rooms. Call to schedule a tour, 256-825-4685.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control, with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is coming soon to the corner of 280 and 49 North in Dadeville. This new 10,000 square foot facility is conveniently located to serve the residents of the Lake Martin area and its many communities. A branch of Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory in Opelika, Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation looks forward to serving your families and your communities, as we have since 1900 at Frederick Dean. 256-750-0381.
Lake Martin, a popular and beautiful place many people call home. Lake living is wonderful, and nobody knows how to make lake living a reality better than Lake Area Realty. We specialize in all Lake Martin area real estate, including property management and vacation rentals, utilizing powerful marketing tools and expert knowledge of the area to help you find your ideal home, whether it's on the water or in town. Our team has helped many home buyers and sellers throughout the area buy and sell real estate with ease. Lake Area Realty, helping you find your way home.
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
Main Street Family Care offers a wide array of services that allows them to treat many conditions, and they also offer primary care. In addition to these services, they also offer DOT physical exams, lab testing, sports physicals, and vaccines. They accept most major insurance plans, including Medicaid. Main Street Family Care, open 7 days a week.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Yes. Man, I must say I'm not surprised. There's nowhere you'd rather be than right here on a Friday night. Now, it's helpful that we got a good football team.
It's nice.
To be calling, but you've had a lot of good football teams to call. And, my friend, you got spoiled in the early going, didn't you, with the run that you had when you first started?
Yeah, it was 2 state championship games back-to-back, and I was like, well, this is fun.
That's what we do.
Start doing this every year. So, but, again, it does make you appreciate the opportunity. And I do this just like you guys do it because we love high school football, and we have the opportunity to call our high school here. And, Wes, I know you didn't go to school here, but your dad coached here, and y'all moved here, and y'all set your family up here. And I know you call –
I'm a part of
you call Alex City home. You coached on this staff for a long time. And, Randy, you played on this field. And, you've been a part of this program as long as I have, and you contributed a lot on the field. And so, it runs through all of us here. And we just have the blessings and the fortune to be able to come out here and call these games on Friday. And you're right. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a Friday night, and love calling this football team and being part of this program. I appreciate what you guys did. Totally caught me off guard. That's hard to do a lot of times, by the way.
Well, it was well written, and I can't take credit for that. I might can take credit for some of it, but that's Scott Hardy.
Well, Scott did a good job there.
Scott did a great job, and all of it was nicely done by Chad Calhoun, so we appreciate everyone for recognizing Brett, and he deserves all the recognition that he gets right here. And great to see Brindley out there. It's a good time to do it. I wish Braden would have been here, but, Braden's at college.
Braden's enjoying life right now. And
sure is.
He really loves Auburn, by the way, everybody. He really loves Auburn University, and he's had his struggles on the field this year with the field crew, but yeah, he loves college life. But I really do. You got to have family support on stuff like this, and we all have family support. And I couldn't do this without y'all. It wouldn't be any fun to come up here and do it without 2 of my best friends. And just really look forward to Friday night, sometimes Thursdays, and looking forward to another good finish to a season right here. Wildcats are sitting right here tied up with a good football team across the way, and. Right now, 13-0 down south. Spanish Fort leading St. Paul's there at halftime. So, unless they come back, it looks like we'll be going back to the hill again. And it has not been kind to us when we go to Spanish Fort, for sure.
Not at all.
But let's get through this one. Let's carry some momentum into next week, and we'll just carry them one at a time. You can't win a state championship game in 1 week. You got to take one game at a time. So, and, Randy, you and I have seen teams where we thought we were going to go deep. We didn't. We've seen other teams. We go, man, this team, if they make the playoffs, it'll be a miracle, and they make a run. So, it's who's playing their best football at the right time.
The first year I called with you in 2005, I knew we were very talented. And we were very talented, but we had some terrible outings.
5 that season.
6-4.
6-4.
Terrible outings in the season. Made it to the semis and lost by a touchdown to Homewood that went on and won the state championship. So, it can be done with that type of record.
Well, here's the second half. This is a mirror image of what we did at Helena. Just couldn't wrangle the kickoff right there, and the ball squirts up to around the 23-24. So, second half, Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance kickoff. Wildcats will have it at their own 24, moving left to right, and see if we can drive the football down and get some points here. Colin Murphy with a good first half with a couple of field goals, and T.J. Wilson with a lone touchdown. So let's see where the Wildcats can pick up right here coming out of halftime. Johnson will take the snap, play action, going to have his receiver over here at the 30, made a man miss, gets upfield. JaMichael Greer across the 36-37. He picked up about 13 yards and a Wildcat first down, compliments of J.A. Smith Construction.
Glad to see JaMichael back in the mix at receiver. Got great athleticism. Only a freshman down there on the field. Going to have a big-time career in multiple sports here for the Wildcats. Picks up another 5 yards on that good juke move.
1st and 10 now. Johnson handed to TJ across the 40, broke a tackle, 45, still driving up to the 46, 47. Going to be right at the sticks, going to be about a yard shy. Pick up 8.5 yards there on first down for TJ.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Come out, be physical, power ahead football. Great job of blocking on the right side of the front.
Shotgun formation. Johnson takes a snap, going to play action, going to swing it out there. Pass was tipped. Guy comes up, number 15 there, Jaden Garrett, tips the ball away.
Was it tipped at the line?
I think it was. He comes across and tips it.
Yeah, it could have been.
And then the defender was up there with Jamichael.
I like the play call.
Yeah, it was a good play call. Sidearm throw there for Elijah. Coach Grider talked about that in the locker room, how he can move his arm and shift his arm motion to really throw any type pass. So
3-sport athlete.
Yes. 3rd down and 2. Stick it in the belly of TJ.
Didn't get it.
Going to be about a half yard shy, maybe. Going to be right at the sticks. Going to be a decision. I don't remember the last time we saw any chains come out and measure a gain. This one's close.
I think he's about a half yard short.
Yeah,
just
right at the sticks.
Just measure.
Well, they don't do it anymore, I don't guess. I mean, I don't remember the last time the chains came out on the field. Anywhere. This is about a half yard for a first. We're going to go power.
Count on Sedarian and keeping this one.
Yeah, I would just go straight ahead. Snap, and he is going to run. Boy, they blew the line off. He's got a hole. He's still running. 45 down to the 40. Look, guys, he didn't even have to struggle. The offensive line road graded about 3 or 4 yards, and then Sedarian got a burst of speed and picked up big yards down to the Percy Julian 41-yard line.
Keeping the same package in there, Brett.
He's going to do it again. This time he cuts inside, found another seam, running across the 40 down to around the 37. Pickup of about 4 there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run back in the regular offense now.
Still a nice gain there on 1st down, like what he saw on that previous play. Give it back to Sedarian, let him barrel ahead for another 4, almost 5 yards there on 1st down. Takes his football down to the 37-yard line.
2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Elijah going to give it to TJ. Good blocking, tripped up at the 35 and falls into the 33-yard line. Going to be about a half yard short of another 1st down. Ball moving down the field steadily here. Wildcats in this opening drive here in the 2nd half. 9:20 to go here in the S&S Tire Pro 3rd quarter. 2 to the top, 1 down here to the bottom. High snap, Elijah sidearm pass, tipped away. Kind of behind the receiver up around the 25, but a good throw, kind of falling away. And it'll be 4th down and 2, and they'll go heavy package again. Caleb Spivey comes into the football game. Bird over there on the left side. And Sedarian's going to run, and he's cut down. He's not going to get there. Good penetration by that Percy Julian defensive line. And
yeah, lowest man wins, and they got lower than we did on the offensive front, and they got into the legs of Sedarian. Nowhere for him to go, had 2 defenders on him. So outside of hurdling somebody there was nowhere for him to go. Really good defensive possession there to close things out for Percy Julian.
Boy, this is a gritty team.
Take back over the football. It's 13 all, 9:04 here to go here in the 3rd.
It's great to be here at Opelika Ford and Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let's spread out on the lot.
There's not enough room, sir.
Wow. What are we going to do about it, Earl?
Everyone likes up to $15,000 off new Fords, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Plus, no payments till December.
$15,000 off with no payments till December.
And don't forget, just $1 down.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford and Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Side by side.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus.
OpelikaFordChrysler.com.
Jesse Henderson, owner of Henderson Glass on Dadeville Road in Alexander City, says give them a call today for a price. 256-234-5464. They do auto, commercial, residential, showers, shower enclosures, mirrors, tabletops. It's all about glass. So I'm seeing clearly if you are. Again, that number to call is Henderson Glass, Dadeville Road, 256-234-5464.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
The all-new Prime Steakhouse at Stillwater's Golf Course in Dadeville is the place everyone's talking about. Find out what all the talk is about yourself at the all-new Prime Steakhouse at Stillwater's Golf Course in Dadeville.
Hello, I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
Ants, spiders, roaches, termites, bed bugs, oh my! Let Top Gun Pest Control protect your home and family. Don't be bugged any longer. Not only can Top Gun Pest Control eliminate your bug problems, they can also handle moisture control issues, powder post beetles, fungus, and are certified to install vapor barriers, encapsulations, and dehumidifiers. Top Gun Pest Control, servicing Alex City, Dadeville, Sylacauga, Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Call Top Gun Pest Control today at 256-414-8309.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling, and Sarah Nissan has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Nissan inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Nissan, with 3 locations in Birmingham, Sylacauga, and Coleman.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
If mom or dad are living alone and perhaps facing some challenges with cooking, cleaning, and isolation, it may be time to consider an assisted living community. The Veranda at Lake Martin is not a nursing home. The Veranda is a small community of seniors committed to providing the care and compassionate companionship that they deserve. Everyone receives a private room and bathroom, 3 meals a day, and help with life's daily activities. Conveniently located in Dadeville with 16 new rooms. Call to schedule a tour, 256-825-4685.
Fought to tie it up there in the second quarter. Johnson going to hand off over here. Big hole, but closed pretty quickly, and TJ goes down in a heap after about a 2-yard gain. Physical play by the defensive front for Percy Julian. That's a hard-earned 1 yard they'll give TJ there, 2nd down and 9.
They're physical.
They are physical.
They're well coached. They're disciplined. They know what they're doing. I'm impressed both ways. I think we're playing a pretty good football game tonight.
2nd 9, Johnson going to hand it to TJ. Big hole, midfield, 45, dragging a tackler. There's TJ Wilson, the senior running back, for about a 12-yard gain and a Wildcat first down. Compliments of J.A. Smith Construction.
And you better hold on. That's Brendarian Hooks. Brett, he tackled the football.
He did.
And TJ just carried him another 6 or 7 yards after contact, but he was trying to strip the football the entire way down.
Back to the line of scrimmage really quick. And handed to TJ again, cut out. Only about a yard, 2. Actually going to get more than that. Man, what a run. Looked like he's not going to get but a yard or 2. Ends up picking up about 3 or 4. TJ Wilson. Quick score update. Spanish Ford up 13-6 now. 7:48 to go in the third quarter.
Blocked punt by St. Paul's. Wow. Leads to a short TD. Is how they picked that one up. And I think that's the big number 2 prospect in the state that scored the touchdown in next year's class.
Man in motion over here. Going to hand it to TJ. Can he stiff arm? He did. Going to get a penalty flag out here on the corner. Did they get a face mask, or is this going to be holding? TJ fighting off that one tackler, and we'll talk about it right here. Penalty coming at a face mask. It is a face mask against Percy Julian.
Take that.
I was hoping that's what it was.
That was a needed one. Got to cash this one in, Brett.
Yeah, need to get a lead here. It's not going to be – is it going to be enough for a first? Yep, they are going to move the chains. Pete Story says move the chains down the field, and they will.
Final white hat tonight for Pete Story, one of the best, 36 years in the state as an official, and nobody nicer either.
Oh, no. First down and 10, compliments of J.A. Smith Construction down to the 20, actually 32. Man, they shot through and read that play. TJ caught up in the backfield, big loss right there. That time they read that one perfectly and shot the gaps, and TJ hit for a 4-yard loss right there. Second down and 14 coming up, 3:33 and counting here in the third quarter, brought to you by SNS Discount Tire. Wildcats have found it tough inside Percy Julian territory. Stingy defensive line up here. A lot of speed on the corners. Wildcats trying to dial up the perfect play. Second down and 14. Spivey play action, going to drop back under pressure. Gets out of there, going to roll back to his right now. Needs to pick up a block. Turns the corner, 40, and just going to run out of bounds and throw it away to save a loss right there. So a lot of rolling around and running out of a potential disastrous play there to live another day. It brings up third down and 14.
Yeah, Elijah just didn't see anybody he liked downfield.
They are covering our guys pretty well. Looks like Sedarian coming up a little gimpy. He's going to have to stretch it out, maybe a cramp issue down here. So what he's trying to do is stretch out right here. Third down and 14. Snap it with 2 seconds. Elijah steps up in the pocket, going to throw it down here. It's intercepted. And cuts it back across and going to be run down here around the 46, 47-yard line. And just not a good throw that time by Elijah. Hesitant. Looked over here. We don't have anywhere to go with the football. And, guys, going to take a monumental effort to win this game tonight. 2:48 to go here in the third quarter. Turn the football over. They have it down here at the Wildcat 46. .249 to go here in the third. It's a matchup problem for us here tonight. Going to take a break or something for us to get out of here with a win.
Probably both ways.
Yep. Trips to the top, one down here at the bottom. McGrew going to send his Barnes out of the backfield play out. He's wide open.
Man, we better thank our lucky stars that this is a very poorly thrown football.
Right.
As their inside slot receiver, we're not communicating well back in the secondary on who's in coverage there. We lose position, and it should have been a touchdown, but luckily for us, it was short-armed, and he just too open. I think the quarterback was in as much shock as anybody else out there. Has to go down to the ground and pick up the reception, but it kept him from walking this football in the end zone. So that worked out good for us. Ball inside the 30, down to the 28, 2:16 to go here in the third. We're all knotted up at 13.
Is this a substitution call right here?
I don't see a flag.
I don't see a flag, but maybe an equipment violation.
It is.
They'll have to run a player off, bring another guy on. 2:14 to go here in the third quarter. No points to this point here in the third. We were knotted at 13 at half, and that's where we stand right now. McGrew in the shotgun formation. Hand off to Barnes. Across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. Picked up about 4 yards there. And Antoine Barnes ripped off about a 40, 45-yard run there on the first drive of the game to give Percy Julian their first points of the game. Give him 3 there. Second down and 7 coming up. 1:40 to go here in the third. Bryson McGrew. Senior quarterback. Got a man down here to the bottom of the formation. Play action, going to throw it across the middle. Pass was well defended down around the 5-yard line. Swatting that away.
Caleb
Robinson coming off the backside over there to. It's a good throw by the quarterback. He would have been right on the money if Caleb doesn't get his paw in there and knock it away.
Great play.
Big play. Third down, we'll call it 7. Clock stopped with 1:22 to go in the third. That was a little post pattern. And Caleb, with his length, got that left arm across the top and knocked the football away at the last second. Would have been inside the 10-yard line. So a big play here in the football game right here as Percy Julian's got the football at the Wildcat 24.
Trips up there to the top, one down to the bottom, quickly thrown out. Pattern, he's short. He's going to be out of bounds about a half-yard short of a first down. So it'll be 4th down coming up for Percy Julian with 1:17 to go here in the third. On the move, Percy Julian after the interception. They've driven it down to the Wildcat 17-yard line. They'll huddle up here. Need about a half a yard right here. We need a false start. We need a mistake. They've given us some tonight. McGrew will go under center right here. Back to the right side, and Barnes is cut down, but he got just over the line. Barnes off the right side, and Wildcats cut him down after about a yard gain, but that was enough to move the chains.
Well, it's our safety coming up and making that stop, Kendrick Bird. And if you get to the safety, I know he's bunched up to the line of scrimmage, but if you get through that initial surge by the defensive line, you've got that 1 yard that you need. And that's what happens there. A very good tackle right there by Kendrick, but a first down gain takes the football down to the 15-yard line of the Wildcats.
McGrew in the shotgun, 2 receivers down here to the bottom. They've been eating up the middle of the field. McGrew just going to quarterback keep in the middle, and they're going to push that pile. Look at this, all the way down inside the 5. Man, they are just shoving us back, and it'll be 1st and goal. Picked up a first down right there, 1st and goal coming up.
Brett, they got that heavy package in, big number 4 that we've seen in all night that you're impressed with on the defensive side of the football.
That's Christopher Johnson.
Is in it. A little tackle over set. So a heavy package, and they're going to lean on us right now, and the clock's rolled down to 30 seconds to go here in the third.
Need a mistake. McGrew going to roll it to the left and cuts it back inside. Good job that time of bottling him up, but going to fall forward to around the 3-yard line.
Yeah, not making it easy on him at all.
Having to fight. Every time you snap it, could have a mistake. Clock going to roll under 10 seconds, and they may let it roll out and go to the 4th quarter. And that's what they will do. And we will take a Scooters Coffee timeout. We head to the S&S Tire Pro 4th quarter, tied up at 13 here. Wildcats and Percy Julian. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Get ready to rev up your fall with Adams Motorsports in Montgomery. This season, experience the thrill of the open road like never before. From sleek motorcycles to powerful ATVs to versatile side-by-sides, we've got everything you need to fuel your passion for adventure. Whether Polaris, Suzuki, or Kawasaki, Adams sells and services the best. Go to where the journey begins. Visit us today or online for more information. From East Alabama's first family of power sports, Adams Motorsports of Montgomery.
Hi, this is Andrew McGreer at Dunning Roofing. At Dunning Roofing, we specialize in high-quality, premium roofs. We don't build roofs that just meet code requirements. We build quality roofs with premium materials that significantly exceed our competitors' warranties. We put money on your roof, not in our pockets. If you're looking for a top-quality roof, call Dunning Roofing today for your free quote at 256-307-7601 or visit us at DunningRoofingAL.com for more information.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan options for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
Grace's Flowers on Hillary Street is lit up with all the fall colors you need for your home or business. Arrangements with yellow, orange, scarecrows, and scented fall candles. Farmhouse arrangements with candles to accent the pumpkins. More colors than ever to brighten your day. The girls at Grace's Flowers look forward to you coming in to see what fall is looking like today. Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street, 256-234-4238.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is coming soon to the corner of 280 and 49 North in Dadeville. This new 10,000 square foot facility is conveniently located to serve the residents of the Lake Martin area and its many communities. A branch of Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory in Opelika, Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation looks forward to serving your families and your communities, as we have since 1900 at Frederick Dean. 256-750-0381.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Season tied up at 13. Wildcats and the Percy Julian Phoenixes. I'm telling you, man, tough football team, well coached, second down and goal from the 2. So they move to the right now, moving left to right as you listen. Shotgun snap, gonna dive into the end zone. Is he over the goal line?
Yeah,
he is.
Yep.
Touchdown, Percy Julian, and then an extra point away from going up by 7. Now they do struggle in the special teams category, so it's 19-13. We'd love to get a block here. They may try to go for 2.
Yeah, the one make they have may have gotten 6 inches.
Well, they're bringing him out to kick it again. So this could be the difference right here. Mm-hmm. You know, you get him to miss this or block it.
This is a new kicker.
No, that's the same guy.
Need a bass snap. That's what we need.
There's a high snap. Going to get it in. They do block it.
Yep.
Yep, so it's an extra point away from the Wildcats taking the lead if they can get in the end zone. It's 19-13 Percy Julian, 11:54 to go here in the S&S Tire Pro fourth quarter.
I think that's Bird and Christian Smith meeting back there with that block.
Hey, credit our defense, man. I know they gave up the score, but, man, it made it tough. Elijah would like to have had that pass back over here to the sideline, and they made us pay for the turnover. And see what the Wildcat offense can do. Really nothing really much to talk about there in that third quarter offensively for this football team.
Field position's been outstanding for the Wildcats tonight, so kind of expect the same here. Quick note, Calhoun ejected from the game there in the first half, so we don't have him in back there on special teams. I think it's Jamichael Greer back deep along with Caleb Robinson.
Yep. Little squibber right there. We're going to field it at the 33, and Noah Long going to be cut down right there at the 40, so another good positive return. Wildcats 60 yards away from pay dirt here. With 11:49 to go here in the football game, down 19-13. That's your all-clear plumbing and air score. Score at last check down in Mobile, 13-6. It is now tied going into the fourth quarter, 13 all.
Great game.
It's
St.
an
Paul
evenly
and-
matched game, man.
Yep. So really 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, whoever you're going to go down there and play. Shotgun formation. Going to hand it off over here. TJ. You know, they've done a really good job. He's had some good runs tonight, but he hasn't been able to get into that second and third level very often. And Percy Julian has a man a little slow in getting up. He hops up. Picked up right at 5 yards there on first down, though.
Heavy dose of carries tonight, Coach Coleman. We'll catch up with his stats at the end of the football game, but it's been a majority of him.
Show blitz right here, play action. Going to go deep down the far sideline. It's going to be overthrown, and Sedarian's limping.
Yeah, he's cramping.
He's cramping up. He can't get down the sideline. And right now trying to hit some big plays, and Sedarian's trying to figure out how he's going to get back to the sideline from over there. It cramped up and been battling that here in the second half. Wildcats need to move the chains here. Defense is on the field a pretty good bit there in the third quarter. They need to get to midfield to pick up this first down, so they'll need 6. Third down and 6. Sedarian will stay in the football game.
He's tough.
And line up down here to the bottom. Murphy in motion left to right, and he's down now. He can't. And that's a smart deal. They need to take a little bit of a break right here, and it'll be an injury timeout. Sedarian Morgan looked at over here. It is a cramped situation for him, and we'll take a Scooter's Coffee timeout. 30 seconds. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Fire Truck Barbecue located downtown Alexander City at 5 Points. You go find it because you go find good food when you get there. They're open 10:30 to 6:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Serving, oh my goodness, if you had their catfish yet. Oh, you've been eating their barbecue. They still got barbecue added hamburgers. Oh my goodness, and the vegetables, the sweet tea, and they cater too at Fire Truck Barbecue, downtown Alex City.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Alex City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Trust the experts at Smirnoff Heating and Cooling in Wetumpka. With years of experience and commitment to quality service, Smirnoff is rapidly becoming the Lake Martin area's go-to choice for all HVAC needs. From AC repairs and installations to furnace maintenance and more, Smirnoff Heating and Cooling has you covered. A team of skilled technicians dedicated to proving reliable service at affordable prices. Call 334-531-0728 or visit online at SmirnoffHVAC.com, keeping you comfortable year-round.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Alex City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Alex City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
If you need storage and the monthly fee just doesn't make sense, Cotton State Barns has the solution. Cotton State Barns has been selling top quality portable barns since 2002, and you can customize a barn to your liking. Built in Alabama for Alabama. Come by and take a look. At Cotton State Barns of Alex City, financing is available. Stop paying storage fees. Get a Cotton State Barn. Cotton State Barns of Alex City. If you don't see the cotton, don't pick it. Located at 1501 Tallapoosa Street next to Alex City Transmission.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Our kids aren't the only ones who do homework. For big families, we do ours too. Like buying our first home, which was a whole different animal. We got expert coaching from Maria, our Valley Home Loan consultant. She provided a full menu of digital resources, which gave us the confidence to make an offer. Now we have our own yard, which taking care of is, well, a whole different animal. Finding the right mortgage can be daunting. We can help you through it all.
Wildcats trail at 19-13 to Percy. Julian. Been a old-timey physical football game between two teams that are about even. I don't know how much else I can say it. And so Darren Morgan going to finally get up. He's frustrated with himself. Those cramps. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Wildcats. Need a first down. Find it tough going against this Phoenix defense. 11-13 to go in the ball game. Wildcats have got to figure out a way to move the football here and keep our defense off the field.
Big play right here.
It's huge. Trips up to the top, one down here to the bottom. Johnson takes the snap. It's a 4-man rush. A little unsure. He's got a man wide open at the 45. Good job down to the 40. Move the chains. And that's Pierre Thomas, first time he's been targeted tonight.
Well thrown football, but a very good job by our offensive line to give Elijah time to sit back there and scope the field and find someone open in the middle part, and throws a strike, and Pierre getting the football forward for that first down, takes it down to the Percy Julian 40.
You set it down, is going to hand it to TJ. There's a seam, 35-30. Bouncing off Percy Julian defenders, picking up a J.A. Smith construction first down to the 30. You get that first down, you get back to the line of scrimmage, and the Wildcats kind of get them on their heels a little bit. They have racked up yards tonight offensively, just not a lot of points.
Mostly on the ground. I look forward to hearing those stats, Coach.
Yeah.
It's going to be close to what he did last week.
More
It'll be
carries.
130, 140 yards.
More carries, too.
First and 10 at the 30. Shotgun. Johnson, snap. Hands it to TJ. Found a block. Left side, 25. Still fighting down the 20, man. You talk about an all-star running back. That's TJ Wilson. He is just as physical as any runner we've had.
Great kid.
Another J.A. Smith
Super family. I mean, he's ones you cheer for when you get him to come through your program. Had to get bigger and stronger before his junior year, and he did that, and he was an all-state player last year, and he's going to be one this year.
Play action, pump fake. Elijah in trouble. Gets out of it. It's going to be run out of bounds. That's tackled out of bounds. They're not going to call it, though. Just incidental contact right there, and going to live to play another day. Elijah just trying. Elijah unsure of himself throwing the football tonight.
Well, it's because they're defended down the field. Right. You know, he can take a chance.
Right.
And we saw him do it on that previous drive, and they picked it off, and they returned it, and they cashed it in for a touchdown. So I'd much rather him if he's not sure about where it's going.
That just tells you how good they're doing in the secondary.
Yeah, they're covered. That's right.
Yeah, he's not pulling the trigger for a reason. And, again, they're doing a really good job on the defensive side. Lost a yard there. It'll go down in the books as a sack. 2nd down and 11. Here comes a blitz here, and they're going to pull it this
Good
time.
call.
Hurdles a man across the 20 down to the 18. Only picked up a few. That's going to be a penalty flag.
Yeah.
That's illegal in high
That's
school.
right. Yeah.
Gosh. Man.
Great effort, though.
Yeah, that's going to be.
What do you expect?
Yeah,
that's something.
That's
where
instinct. That's instinct.
Yeah,
we see it in college and pro every week now.
Najee Harris was the craziest thing ever doing that, wasn't he? He just had
unfortunately.
Yeah, I know you don't like to hear that positive comment I gave him, Brett, but he was.
Yeah, he was very good at it. Did it in was it the Notre Dame game that he did it against, or was
championship?
It
yeah.
I mean, be a big penalty right here.
Is that 10 yard?
I think it is.
Man. By an effort play.
I don't know what else you do there. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, kind of it was just instinctive. And my gosh, 15 yard.
15.
All the way back here to the 37-yard line. Man. That is a drive-killing penalty right there.
All because, I mean, that's an effort play to me. I mean.
And they got to get to
I'm with you, Wes.
Got to get to the 10 for a first down.
You want to give them 5 yards, so be it.
Yeah, the 15, my gosh. Change that.
Play action. Elijah just going to step up and throw it down the field. He caught it down at the 15, broke a tackle. Down to the 12-yard line, almost picked up a first down. What a play there by Elijah Johnson. Getting the ball downfield and an even better catch down there. Going to be a yard short of a first down.
Yeah, it's Jermichael Greer pulling that one in, a little flag pattern. He goes up.
Got extra yards after the catch.
Kind of double pumped with it coming in, Brett, but once he gets it, he's able to get through the first would-be tackler and pick up another 5 or 6 yards.
It was 2nd and 28. Now it's 3rd and 2. Power package to Darian Morgan back in there. Going to take the snap, going to hand it up there. TJ bounce off a tackle across the 10. Still on his feet, going to go down somewhere around the 8-yard line. TJ getting inside the 10. What a set of downs right here. Wildcats from 2nd 28 to 1st and goal here. 8:25 to go in this football game. A touchdown, an extra point away from taking their first lead.
You take that heavy package out, send Elijah back in the football game. See if we get the matchup with Sedarian that we like. Going to be trips on this wide side of the field with a single receiver up at the top.
1st and goal at the 8. And handed to TJ. Powering, got out of there, got down to the 5. 3 yards there on first down. Man, just all individual effort. He's got guys draped all over him. Gets down to the 5-yard line. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 5. You're definitely in 4-down territory here with 7:40 to go in this football game.
Yeah, Wildcats trailing by 6. 2 missed extra points by Percy Julian is the reason for that 19 points on the board, 19-13.
I got them stacked in the box over here. Snap. Oh, man, and they read that just. You knew it was coming, though, man. I mean, they've done this 3 or 4 times tonight.
Yeah, they're dialing up just a little.
They're just reading that play to TJ.
Well, it's a running back blitz. You know, you send that middle backer, and he's going directly for the running back wherever he is 2 times here in the second half. Big plays behind the line, and that's Joshua Whiting.
Yeah, that's the second time he's made that play.
He's quick, too.
Yeah, he's made that play twice, I know, tonight.
6 foot, 216-pound senior, man. They've got the athletes.
3rd down and goal from the 10. Shotgun formation. They bring the blitz again.
Ball on the ground.
And it was a read option, and we fumbled it, and we're not going to get any points out of this. I think Percy Julian fell on it. They stop us right there. 6:37 to go. Just inability, man, to get in the end zone here tonight. We have been in the red zone 4 times tonight, and gotten a couple field goals and 1 touchdown. And bad ending to look like a really good drive to take the lead here in this football game with 6:37. But, hey, good field position or bad field position for them. Good for our defense. They got them backed up inside the 15. Ball sitting at the 12-yard line. Maybe we can get a mistake. Two receivers to the top. McGrew in the shotgun formation. Barnes beside him. Barnes going to take the handoff on the left side. Good job that time bottling him up for only about a yard and a half gain there.
Well played on the right side. I think that's going to be Sims coming up off the bottom of the pile. Another good tackle by
He's played well tonight.
Sims back in the secondary. It's going to be Caleb Spivey also doing a good job on the edge. Maybe a 2-yard gain. Clock's rolling. We'll roll under 6 minutes to go here in the football game on this snap.
Feel like we got a big play coming up here.
It's 2nd down and 8. Wildcats trail by 6 with Percy Julian backed up deep in their territory at the 14-yard line.
And would love to get them in a punting situation. They got 4 wide down here, a little diamond formation, 1 receiver to the top. It's going to be a draw play. Wildcats ready. He ran into his own man up here across the 15 to the 16. So it'll be 3rd down and long coming up for Percy Julian. They'll need about 6 yards for a first down.
Yeah, not sure he'll be credited with the stop, but that's Micah Murphy taking on the block. Kind of stalemating that block right there, and the running back running into that offensive lineman and going down to the field. 3rd down, we'll call it 5. It's a little bit further than 5. It's probably closer to 6 yards to gain as the ball is at the Percy Julian 17.
By himself, McGrew. Shotgun, a little swing pass over here to the tailback, and he got the first down. Across the 20 up to the 23-yard line.
Just outnumbered over here.
Little quick screen to Barnes over here. And
he's physical, Brett.
Yeah, that one right there hurt.
Big running back.
Had a chance to get off the field right there. And
it's going to take Crawford getting through 2 blocks to make the play. And Crawford's coming out of the football game a little gimpy with his left shoulder after that tackle. So Elijah.
They're not going to be in any hurry. 4:45 and counting here. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Our defense has been on the field a lot tonight. McGrew in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Under pressure, going to lob one down the field.
Good tackle.
Good open field tackle, but a pickup of about 7 yards on first down. And that ball hung up in the air for a while.
I know it. I mean, I was hoping recognition by Kendrick Bird back there in the secondary, make a little beat on the ball, and would have walked that one into the end zone, Brett. But, you know, that is the hope. If they're going to keep throwing the football here to try to move it down the field, it's not that it's a bad arm, but at times he'll loft the football and give you an opportunity to come across and make a pick. We'll roll under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game on this snap.
2nd down and 3. They'll go back to the running game right here.
Very
Better
well
job right
defended.
there. Defended, stopped at the 30-yard line. Blow the whistle.
Very well defended in the middle part. I think that's Vontae Traylor who took on.
Yard. Lost a yard there.
Yeah, he took on the block. Also credited with the stop along with Caleb Spivey, your left defensive end. So a massive play. Call it 3rd and 3 on the board.
This is really the stop you got to have right here.
Yeah, big stop.
3rd down and 3, 3:24 and counting. We do have all 3 timeouts, but another first down, we're going to have to burn every one of them. They're a couple first downs away from running this thing out. 19-13, they lead it. Need a big stop right here. McGrew in the shotgun. Under pressure. Going to get back there. He's going to lob it up. Have a chance.
Yes, sir.
We picked it off.
Yep.
Picked it off at the 35.
That's Elijah.
Made a bad decision. Got a guy in the backfield. He rolled out to the left and didn't have anything on it. Like you said, sometimes he lost it up and just enough for us to dive underneath the football at the 35-yard line.
If he played full time back in the secondary, he'd have 12, 15 interceptions. He just he knows how to find the football, and
instinctive.
You know, like I've told y'all, if I end up out there on the field and I end a game and I don't have an interception, I'm miserable. I'm upset with myself. I promise you, the few plays he gets, he feels the same way, Brett.
You're right.
And he's got tremendous ball skills. That's now 2 interceptions on maybe 15 or 20 snaps defensively this year for him.
And they've all come in the last 3 weeks. Shotgun snap, going to hand it to TJ, big hole 30, 25, broke a tackle 20, down to the 18-yard line. First down, compliments of J.A. Smith Construction, 2:51 to go in the ball game. Wildcats in business.
Keep feeding the beast. Give the ball to 11 and see if he can take you to glory.
See if they're going to blitz right here, though. They do that and get us behind the chains. They've done it 3 or 4 times tonight. This is your football game right here, guys. 19-13, Percy Julian leads it.
Not really in a rush,
No,
Brett. Ball's
got plenty
inside
of
the
time.
red zone at the 18.
Plenty of time with all 3 timeouts. First down and 10. Elijah takes a snap. There's that blitz. It did it again.
Oh.
He pitched it back to Elijah, but they'd already blown it dead, and that was a good call.
Well, what a heads-up play that was.
Uh-oh. Penalty. This got to be against. We'll see who it's on. It's a personal foul against somebody. It's probably going to be against us. I'm telling you, man. I hope it's not. They're saying, Elijah's saying it's against them. We'll see. But they blitzed again and got us in the backfield. We're clapping like it is only going to be against Percy Julian. So let's check the call here with 2:10 to go in the ball game. Wildcats trail 19-13.
Yeah, it's offsetting.
Yep.
You could tell the body language over here that just a little too much chirping on both sides.
Nevertheless, they did the same blitz they've done 4 or 5 times, and they got us behind the chains. It's 2nd down and 14. The marker says 3rd down, but that's wrong.
Yeah, it's just.
It's 2nd down and 14.
Got to dial up
Why
play
are they calling it 3rd down? I mean, I thought it was 2nd. Going to throw it to the end zone. That's interference in the end zone against Sedarian Morgan. I'm not sure. Did I miss a down, guys?
No, you
That's
did not.
supposed to be 2nd down, right?
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Just saying right before that play, you got to give number 1 a chance to go win it for you. And Coach Grider makes that call. You've got a man-to-man matchup with the best receiver in the state, and Sedarian Morgan. Throw the football up and let him make a play on it. The ball's thrown inside, though. Sedarian recognizes that, tries to make a move back. 9 never turns his head, thank the Lord, Brett, because this one was floated into the end zone.
This is not the change. This is not an automatic 1st down.
No. Well, we got 3rd
down and 3rd and about 2 or 3.
On long 2.
3rd and 2. 1:56 to go here in the ball game. We'll keep it right here. SNS Tire Pro 4th quarter. We have a Scooters Coffee timeout on the field. It is down to cases right here. The interference. It's a 15-yard penalty. We'll have the football at around the 11-yard line, I believe. Got 2 downs to get a 1st down here. 1:56 to go here in the ball game. Percy Julian clinging to a 6-point lead here, 19-13. They know about close games at Percy Julian. You go down through there. They held on to beat Stanhope 22-20. It's the same.
Been in some they've lost. Lost by 3 to Wetumpka. We knew they had a really good football team. Quick update down south, though. We're watching St. Paul's and Spanish Fort closely because the winner of that football game is where we go next week. Still 13-all is the last score I had an update on. The touchdown, though, to tie it up was, again, Tate Johnston.
Right.
74-yard touchdown reception to take it to the house to score.
We'll check the score here. All right, trips down here to the bottom, 1 to the top here on 3rd down and 2. Shotgun snap for Johnson. Leaping catch. Sedarian, did he pull that in?
He called it.
There at the 5-yard line.
Man,
in traffic. An unbelievable catch for a J.A. Smith Construction. 1st down. Went up between 2 Percy Julian defenders and snatched it out of the air, and they brought a blitz. Elijah had somebody dead in his face when he released the football and somehow got it up and Sedarian did the rest, man.
Clock's going to roll under 1:30 to go. We're down to the 6. Heavy
Power
package. Sedarian at quarterback.
Shotgun snap. Going to power rush to the right. He's cut down. They're not going to give that up.
He didn't throw it. It was a pass play, I think.
He was wide open, too.
Yeah. I think Spivey was.
Lost 2 yards.
Yeah, running a little flag pattern from the tight end on the right side.
7 seconds to go. Got 3 timeouts. Not in a hurry.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to waste one here.
Well, I mean, you can call it and get set.
Yeah.
They're not going to let us run a power sweep to the corner. It's not going to happen. I mean, they've shut that down pretty much the entire night.
Well, they do a really good job when it's Sedarian running the football to get down on his legs, Brett. You know, they're not trying to tackle that big man up high. They've got secondary guys coming in and getting low.
Back against the green screen kind of play? When you get all the flow going one way and then come back, because they're really aggressive to the football. You know, I think it's going to have to take something like that to get in the end zone. We're sitting there at the 7-yard line here, 2nd and goal.
A lot of options here. You know, I like the play call there. I've watched Sedarian throw the football. He zero problem doing that. But if I've got to make a decision here, I'm giving one a chance with Elijah throwing to him. I mean, I'm trying to set up a matchup that gets Sedarian in a man-to-man opportunity. They can blitz all they want, but I'm throwing the football up to one and see if he can make a play for me.
Well, one is in the slot down here.
No safety help over the top.
There's a blitz. Elijah going to roll away from it. Can he run for it? 5-yard line. Going to be run out of bounds at the 5.
Out of bounds.
They are so fast.
They are.
What looks like is going to be a opportunity to run in, and they just know where to go. 3rd and goal at the 5.
Hey, you got to give one 2 chances here, Brett. You got to give one 2 chances here, unless you're going to risk running the football, and you can run the football between the tackles. But
you got 2 timeouts. Everything's still in play here. 2 timeouts. 3rd and goal at the 5. Ball on the near hash. Going to go back in here with this heavy package.
No, we're not.
Well, actually going to bring Poochie, though, in over here off
a little help
line.
with him and Noah.
Yep. Sedarian in motion.
Followed Noah.
Left to right. Back this way. Roll.
Got to hit one.
Elijah.
You had one.
Yeah, one's wide open in the end zone. Tackled at the 6. Clock's running. 39 seconds. It's 4th and goal. He's going to wait and let it run down, and that's what you should do. Everybody's hollering to call timeout. It's plenty of time. You got timeouts in your pocket. You're trying to let this maybe be the last play.
That's what I would do, yeah.
I mean, everybody
calm down.
Yeah, just calm.
I really like the play call there, though. They show Sedarian Morgan in motion.
Well, you know what that play was? That's the Super Bowl winning play with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, they're going to show motion to the right.
Kick play almost.
Show coming back and then run a flag pattern out to the back right corner of the end zone with your top receiver. Unfortunately, Elijah thought he saw a running lane backside.
Yeah.
So he thought he had eyes over here to Sedarian on the right, saw running lane to the left. Problem with –
there's no running lanes on this team.
What the holes close so quick.
That's what I'm saying. There's no running lanes with this football team. They are
well disciplined. They don't give up the edge.
Well, this is ball game here. 4th and goal from the 5.
And
they are going to bring the house.
Oh, no doubt, yeah.
And they have brought the house several times tonight. And
got to dial up the play call that
whatever you got that you think is the special call.
Well, it's going to one. I mean, I don't care what
it's up there. I mean, he's going to come in tight to the line of scrimmage.
Make a play.
Elijah swinging out of the backfield. TJ, he's not going to get there. He dropped the football anyway. That was not going to score.
Yeah,
that wasn't even going to come close to score.
Well, we set this same play up earlier in the game, and we picked up a first down running that exact same play.
It's too much speed for Percy Julian to swing one out of the backfield. I mean, they had 3 guys bearing down on TJ right there. If he'd have caught the ball, he was going to get tackled. Just didn't give yourself a chance right there at the end. They have been down there inside the red zone 5 times tonight.
Yeah, unfortunate part right there that, You got to give one. I'm gonna say
you said it.
You got to go to 2 out of those last 4 plays. There is no matchup for him.
Well,
now it doesn't mean they don't make a great play on it and we don't pass the ball.
Well, I would much rather a jump ball to Cedarian Morgan. I mean, you got to give yourself a chance, and that. I'm sorry, I'm not critical. That play call wasn't going to work. That's not the call. They have way too much speed on the perimeter. They didn't let anything happen on the corners.
They tip your
all
hat.
Night. That's a great football team across the way, man, and very disciplined,
very
solid
physical football.
team.
I thought their scheme offensively kept us off balance enough to get the 19 points that they needed tonight. And Brett, I thought you called it really well. They defensively, with their speed and some of the dial-ups that they had to put pressure in the middle of the line, that was really a running back blitz to try to get defenders on top of TJ at key points there in the second half, was the reason for the Percy Julian win, 19-13. Wildcats finish out the regular season 5-5.
Tough loss on senior night here for our Wildcats, and they'll head south. And boy, it don't get any easier. Going down to a gauntlet, that's all I can tell you. Whether it's Spanish Fort or St. Paul's, it is be a long trip down there. And look, I'll tell you this: 4 times Percy Julian held us inside the 15-yard line.
Yep.
And sometimes you got to tip you at the other team. They just made plays, and we didn't. All right, gonna go to the post-game show brought to you by Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Final score 19-13. Percy Julian wins it here on senior night against the Wildcats. We'll come back. It'll be the post-game show brought to you by Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
It's great to be here at Opelika Ford and Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let's spread out on the lot.
There's not enough room, sir.
Wow. What are we going to do about it, Earl?
Everyone likes up to $15,000 off new Fords, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Plus, no payments till December.
$15,000 off with no payments till December.
And don't forget, just one dime down.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford and Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Side by side.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus.
OpelikaFordChrysler.com.
Longleaf Antique Mall, located at 591 Alex City Shopping Center, isn't just antiques, it's so much more. You can find bed frames, clothes, knives, bed sheets, tools of all kinds, coins, toys, collectibles, and so much more. There is practically something for everyone. What are you looking for? Whatever it might be, more than likely you will find it at Longleaf Antique Mall, located at 591 Alex City Shopping Center in beautiful Alexander City.
The new owners of Stillwater's Country Club want to welcome you to play the area's premier course at Stillwater's with our new rates. Now, play for only $35 per 18 during the week and only $40 for the weekend. Stillwater's Golf is ready to give you the area's best golf experience, and many upgrades are coming, including a lighted range and course expansion. Meet the new staff and enjoy $35 per 18 Monday through Friday and $40 on the weekends. All at Stillwater's Country Club in Dadeville.
Are your feet in pain? Alex City Foot Specialties specializes in diagnosing and treating disorders of the foot. If you are experiencing conditions related to foot injuries, diabetic care, arthritic care, bunions, calluses, or any other foot issues, Alex City Foot Specialties has the experience and in-depth knowledge of podiatry to treat and alleviate your foot pain. Call today for an appointment. You'll be glad you did. 256-215-5596. 256-215-5596.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
J.A. Smith Construction, licensed general contractor and your trusted choice for land clearing and grading, site work, underground utilities, concrete paving, and material hauling. They also do storm drain installations, fish ponds, and slough dredging. Call Alexander at 256-896-1400 or email asmith@jasmithconstruct.com. No job is too big or too small for J.A. Smith Construction, the top choice for all of your land service needs.
At what point does a salad become a salad? Is it when you add fried chicken, wontons, citrus vinaigrette? Or is it when you top it all with an egg roll? Clearly the egg roll. The Zaxby's Sensation Salad. Zaxby's.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. Tony Sarah Ford has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Ford and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Right now, valued customers receive up to $4,000 on select 2023 F-150 trucks, plus 1.9% APR, or a new Bronco Sport for $393 a month, plus $750 bonus cash. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram post-game show. For the best selection, service, and price, buy it at Bice. Wildcats a tough loss here tonight, 19-13 to the Phoenix of Percy Julian, and well-coached football team. What else can you say? They were able to capitalize and get it done just enough against our Wildcats here tonight. And I hate it for our seniors that they didn't get to walk off this field for the last time in the regular season a winner, but you know, Coach, when you get in the red zone, and when you get not only in the red zone, when you get down inside the 10-yard line 2 or 3 times in a game, you got to score touchdowns.
You do, and we have good field position all game long.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, you got to score.
Yeah, didn't take advantage of some great opportunities, and Wildcats fall to 5-5 on the season. That's a tough one to swallow, and you know, it ain't gonna get any easier when you go down south to Spanish Fort or St. Paul. Spanish Fort just took the lead late in that game, 20-13, and we've had nightmarish trips down to Spanish Fort, and looks like they're about 4 or 5 minutes away from us traveling down there again. But hey, look, the regular season's over. You're 5-5, and now the new season starts, and everybody starts their record over. And Wildcats will be in the playoffs for the 3rd consecutive year, and we'll see what they can do. But let's wrap this one up here, guys, here on the Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram post-game show. We'll get some final numbers from Coach here in just a minute, Randy. But the Wildcat play of the game brought to you by Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, the region's authorized Mahindra Tractor and Spartan Mower dealer. The Wildcat play of the game for you.
I thought it was the interception by Elijah Johnson to give us a chance there at the end, you know, picking that football off in their territory, and then we took the ball inside the 10 again, just couldn't cash it in. But, you know, outside of that interception, we don't know what's going to happen with that offense that we saw there. They may have picked up a first down on some upcoming play. So a wonderful play by Elijah to give us an opportunity to move it down there and have a chance to win the football game. Unfortunately, we couldn't cash it in, but a great play by him.
Yeah, good job by Elijah, you know, making that interception. Like you said, to give us an opportunity right there to win the football game at the end. Just couldn't get it finished, but congratulations to Elijah Johnson on that interception. The Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor Wildcat play of the game. Now the Dark Insurance player of the game. Don't be in the dark about your insurance needs. Call Dark Insurance today. Our player of the game, Randy.
Without a doubt, our player of the game goes to T.J. Wilson. Had 32 carries tonight for 124 yards, 1 touchdown. Was really good out there. A majority of the offense went through him. You know, they did a great job defending us in the secondary. They have some good secondary players that the matchups were really tough for us. But another wonderful night, and that's 3 consecutive weeks that we see T.J. Wilson close the season out with over 120 yards rushing.
Yeah, before you go, congratulations on Dark Insurance player of the game, T.J. Wilson. Great job. Final from Spanish Fort. Spanish Fort 27, St. Paul's 13.
So we'll head down to Spanish Fort for the umpteenth time next Friday night. And
maybe this time next week.
Maybe so. It's bound to happen at some point.
Bound
you would think. You know, it's been some bad trips coming back home
Awful
from there.
Trips.
But, you know what? Glad we get an opportunity to go play.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it all plays out. And, again, maybe this is the charm for us being able to get down there this time. But, again, Coach, some final numbers offensively for us tonight. Do you have any totals?
All I did was TJ's right now.
Gotcha.
I mean, really TJ was our workhorse. I mean, we threw the ball some, but, but really when they took stopped TJ, I mean, we didn't score. So, I mean.
And it's a tough pill to swallow. We had opportunities tonight, guys. There's no doubt about it. But, again, I hate it for the seniors tonight. You want to win on senior night. And but, again, played a great Percy Julian team across the way that improved to – they got their 5th win tonight. So they finished the season 5-4. And they hit in the playoffs. I'm going to tell you something. You don't want to play them.
No.
There is a chance. Let me throw this out there. If Wildcats go on the road and win the first round, good chance they're back here in round 2 to play us again. They'll play Hueytown in the first round.
Which is
kind of – they're down.
Down.
And I'm telling you, Percy Julian, they've got the team that can beat pretty much anybody and could have a rematch in 2 weeks. Now, again,
we hope.
We hope there's a rematch. Love to get another shot at them, either them or Hueytown, but we got to go down south and take care of business against Spanish Ford, and so we'll have our hands full as well. But, again, we're going to wrap it up here for the final time in the regular season from the Charles E. Bailey Sportsplex, Martin Savarese Field. Wildcats fall to the Percy Julian Phoenix 19-13. And, again, congratulations to all our seniors and the band, the dance team, the cheerleaders, and our football players on a special night. Didn't end the way they wanted it to, but a great senior night for them outside of that. All right, we'll be back on the air next week, 6:30, pregame show. Russell Dewitt Center countdown to kickoff from Mobile, from Spanish Fort, as the Wildcats will take on the Toros in the first round of the playoffs. For Randy Lee and Wes Coleman, I'm Brett Pritchard saying we've enjoyed it. We'll be out.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air rallies for you. No matter the problem, Dixie will tackle it. Our licensed and trusted electricians, plumbers, air, and garage door technicians are ready to win for you. From toilets to garbage disposals, circuit breakers to HVAC systems, Dixie never fumbles. Don't throw away your hard-earned money on second-string contracting companies. Score big with Dixie. After all, we're your biggest fans. Visit calldixie.com today.
Landowners, farmers, and landscapers, it's time to fall back this fall at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alex City. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has the year's best terms on almost all our Mahindra tractors. Now, get up to 84 months of 0% financing on Mahindra 1600 to 4500 series tractors. And package up with all your implement needs. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has 0% financing or up to $1,000 rebates on most 24 Spartan zero-turn mowers. The rates can't fall anymore at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
Jeremy Worthy with Worthy Plumbing and Construction is carrying on a great family tradition, proudly serving the Lake Martin area and doing new construction, plumbing repairs, remodels, and a whole lot more. So keep this number handy, 205-936-4705. That's Worthy Plumbing and Construction. Again, the number to call is 205-936-4705. That's Mr. Jeremy Worthy. Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dayville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
Up to 56% off new 2024 RVs during Camping World's Model Year-End Clearance. Shop clearance pricing on over 24,000 2024 RVs that must go. Take advantage of these Model Year-End prices before they're gone.